So let's get into this. Today we are doing something a little different than our normal West March game. We will be doing an incredibly lethal one shot as you face off against the final boss of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. There it is. Look at that. Boom, baby. All right. So yeah, it's a GIF. You can see the glowing press start. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. So
looks good.
In this strange world, this will be an alternate universe situation where Link, of course, the normal hero of The Legend of Zelda, doesn't quite pull through as the hero. So get ready. This is what you guys have encountered being in that same world. Maybe you're an adventuring party already that works together. Let's actually start with that. Let's start with your guys' characters. Let's do Alex. I feel like you're ready. So let's start with you. What character are you playing?
Okay, totally. So the character I'm going to be playing is Tick Tick. He's a blue kobold sorcerer. He's kind of, I want to say, very impulsive, but he's also kind of a smarty pants, at least when it comes to like other kobolds, which doesn't really say too much about him. But at the same time, he's really got the spirit.
True.
He's uses a grimoire to cast his spells, which is kind of cool. That's like what makes him think that he's like a wizard at heart, but he's actually a sorcerer.
Love that. And he's adorable.
I can't really give too much away for him, but he is a chaos magic user, and he probably going to use wild magic quite a bit too. So let's hope I get a nat 1 or a nat 20.
Yep. Guarantee it's hectic either way. Sounds perfect. All right, Chris, how about you? Who are you playing?
I am playing Ben, who is a giant-born, beast-born monk. Just normal human looking though. He just has beast-born qualities within him. He is a I don't even know. He's a monk. Monk stuff.
He's a monk.
I kind of just threw him together real quick. But he's going to be kind of like a traveling, wandering monk. If you remember the TV show from the 80s, I can't remember the name of it, but it had what was it? Something David Kerrigan was the wandering monk, kind of going place to place, doing stuff. So that's kind of in my head, that's what he's going to be like.
Okay.
Very cool. I like that a lot. Homer, I'm going to bug you now. Who are you playing?
I am playing someone whose name keeps changing. I don't remember if I've played him on the channel yet, actually, or if it's just been like side one shots. So he's Sir Bernard Yerbolt is his current name. He was like Titus, and he's had a couple of name changes. He usually goes by Yerbolt, which is his last name. He is a giant-born, beast-born, but he basically just looks like a really tall but lanky. And like slightly bluish. Well, it depends on which token you have for him. Actually, I'll describe him differently depending on what you have.
I actually don't know either. I was looking through that.
I can throw an image in if you don't have one. But so he is technically he's similar to some of these other people, where he would tell you that he is a Frostland paladin. He's from the South Pole, but he is mechanically a barbarian.
Okay. So
he basically like worships like a snow god, basically. And I didn't have a chance on I realized kind of late that there was no version of him updated to the most recent version of DC20. So I didn't have a chance to rename everything like I have before, so he'll be a little bit less flavorful name-wise for things, but he's like a religious barbarian, basically.
Okay, cool. No worries, that'll be just fine. And then Cassidy, if you're ready, who are you playing?
Okay. I am playing Adelie. She is part penguin, part gnome, 100% baller. She's a sorcerer. She's super cool, super fun. I think that she's also very, very scared and might be the first one to die. I'm just putting it out there right now. Hearing everybody else's characters, I'm like terrified, but we'll make it through. We always do. And yeah, that's what's up.
Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay. Perfect. Homer, I know you're probably already panicking trying to get everything set up, but if you can send me a picture, I'll make a token real quick for your for old Yerbold. But in the meantime, I'll start monologuing. Actually, no, I won't. Hold on. Pause.
I just put it in the chat for the thing.
Perfect. Let me actually take care of that first. And just because it's... I forgot I've got Discord recording in like its own window, so all that's going to show up anyway. All right. What chat did that go in? The gameplay chat?
Yeah, sorry, for the actual, like, gameplay chat, sorry.
No worries. All right, let me get that figured
the
out.
Chat, so it's actually...
Perfect. Close. There we go. All right, this will be quick. Honestly, almost looks exactly like you, Homer.
I know. We have a similar backstory where he's like from a minor noble house where he like killed his best friend on accident, and his daughter gets kidnapped right before he gets like brought to this world. Like in the, anyways, yeah. But no,
yeah, extremely similar.
Extremely similar.
Or is it? It's a J-E-R bold.
Teeth and bolts. In the Roll20 chat, I put the pronunciation in the.
Oh,
ooh, I need to change my name.
Oh, there it is.
Actually.
Oh, Bolt. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. So now we got him as well. Now I know he exists. Cool. There he is. Okay. So let's get into this. It's monologue time. For those of you that have played Majora's Mask, all of this will be kind of familiar to you. You can just kind of relive it and nerd out about it like me. And for those that haven't, listen closely. This is the things that you've been experiencing in the world of, in the land of Termina in the past few days. So here we go. Hang on, the music's not going to cut it. Music's not going to cut it. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do something like this. This is better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, here we go. So the air in Clocktown doesn't smell like the Carnival of Time anymore. It smells like ozone, ancient dust, and the suffocating heat of the descending moon. Above the spire of the clock tower centered to Clocktown, the sky is a bruised purple, torn apart by the screeching laughter of a small kid that people have been calling the Skull Kid. Beneath him, you're noticing there are 4 giants, literal giants, that are just monolithic and trembling, and they strain against the lunar weight. Their muscles of stone and root are cracking. They aren't stopping the end. They're merely delaying the inevitable. But you're seeing Clocktown, a clock tower right in the middle of it, a massive moon descending upon the world, looking something like this. Oh my, that's very large. Yeah. And you've been seeing this thing for the past 3 days. It just like appeared and now is way too close. It's like hovering over Clock Tower in general. The 4 giant strain, it's a little bit more, something like this. Okay, so what does all this mean? This is madness. For the last 3 days, you've watched the panic rise. You heard the frantic whispers of the happy mask salesman. Is just a strange traveler claiming a terrible mask had been stolen from him. A relic of ancient world-ending hexing power. You saw the moon grow larger every night, its twisted face a grim joke no one was laughing at. You heard stories of a small boy in green, a silent traveler who moved through the swamps, mountains, and oceans, reportedly freeing the 4 giants from their curses that they've been under for generations. You followed those legends. Here, hoping to join his cause, but the chaos of the final hours are now upon you and holding you back. You are running to the clock tower itself, trying to meet with Link. You saw him run up the stairs and enter the clock tower directly under this moon. By the time you breached the tower, you were seconds too late. You saw the boy in green charge the masked one, this floating skull kid, as the giants took their positions. Link was fast, but the mask was faster. A burst of shadow, a sickening crack of wood and steel, and Link was cast aside like a broken doll. His ocarina, the instrument, his ocarina, the instrument said to control time itself, lies shattered in the gutter. The hero is down, and the song has ended. In the final minutes, the moon's face fills the entire sky, its jagged teeth inches from the rooftop. The giants' groans echo through the valley, their strength fading by the second. The Skull Kid looks down at you, the eyes of Majora's Mask glowing. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Looks down at you, eyes of Majora's Mask glowing with a sadistic, swirling light. He hasn't even noticed you yet. unlikely figure standing amongst the rubble of the festival. You hear him kind of say, seemingly to himself, "A puppet can no longer play its part. Pray, who will dance with me now?" The giants can hold the weight for a few more minutes, but they cannot strike back. If Termina is to see another sunrise, the mask must be broken here and now. Okay, so that sets the scene, mostly. Any questions? Oh, no.
No, okay. I don't know. I don't know if I have any questions, actually.
Okay.
Like, can we attack?
Right. Okay, maybe I should paint the scene. Okay, so you're right there.
I'm still just scarred from that last dying scream from Link.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I was asking that question. I gotta keep remembering the mute thing. Yeah, is Link dead? Like,
yeah, in this instance, this alternate universe, Link's dead. He freed the 4 giants. He called them in to back up himself a little bit, but then just like a violent whip of shadow cast him aside. Maybe, I don't know, is he dead? Maybe he's knocked out.
Well, I'm gonna pocket the Master Sword real quick.
In this world, sadly, he doesn't even have a Master Sword.
That's why he lost.
It's messed up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so you guys are...
It's going to be like, this is why you don't send a kid to do a man's job.
Exactly.
Right.
So you are at the top of this clock tower. It's not a super large rooftop necessarily, but it is just kind of a circular rooftop. And again, you're seeing what's happening pretty much. You see the giants holding up the moon, but realistically, you're just seeing the Skull Kid wearing Majora's mask, just kind of floating in front of the moon. And you watch him. He's just kind of like seemingly like, you can't see his expression, but you can only guess that he's just excitedly watching the giants strain as this moon is about to just crush all of Termina, essentially. What do you do?
Does anyone have anything to help the giants? Or should we attack?
I mean, are we helping the giants?
It seems like impending doom. We might have to kill the boss in order for it to actually go away. The giants are kind of just like delaying the inevitable anyway. So if someone can help them, that's cool, but maybe... we just attack?
Yeah, I'm thinking we just...
We didn't have time to do anything other than, like, we arrived just in time to see Link die, basically, right? Like, we just arrived in town, even. It's not like we've been here for a while.
I don't know. You tell me. Where were you guys in this world?
So, I mean, I'd say we go into the tower. I think we just got to go into the tower. You know, enter the tower and pick up where Link left off.
Yeah. So pretty much when you see Link go in the tower, you pretty much chase right up behind him, and it's really only a few steps where he goes in to like the rooftop, more or less, where this is all happening. So yeah, basically you're met with the glimpse of all this stuff as you're stepping onto the rooftop of the tower. All this is happening like right above the tower, and you're right there in it.
I mean, I think the only thing we can do is pick up where Link left off and attack.
Yeah. Can I cast the spell Living Bomb on his corpse?
Why not? Of course.
Wow.
What does that even mean?
Just immediately desecrate his body.
Well, he's going to catch on fire, and since he's dead, he automatically fails. And when the fire dissipates after a minute, it explodes.
Nice. Heck yeah. Okay, you can definitely do that.
And maybe that'll be a jump scare for Majora here, and somebody else can maybe hop in.
Is Majora kind of in the air right now? Like he's kind of floating in the air?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's 100% just like floating above you. Right behind him is like basically filling your vision is the moon otherwise. But yeah, 100%.
How high up in the air is he? Like
he's maybe like 20 feet or so.
Oh, okay.
He's just hovering there.
I have a jump distance of 8
spaces. Holy moly. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm being gazelle stance, so that gives me 2 extra spaces for my jump distance. So I'd have a jump of 8.
Nice.
And I would do a meteor strike. Slam down. If the target is in the air, it would make a physical save against my save DC. So I'd be making basically an attack.
Okay, that sounds fun. Okay, and then Alex, were you actually doing the living bomb situation?
Yeah, totally. I would like to do that as I guess subtly as possible if I can.
Right.
Maybe even if it happens before we even start.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's honestly make this just like a little spell skill check thing for fun. So you'll all just do an action and we'll roll it out and see how it plays out narratively. So that sounds good. And for the sake of simplicity, we can just make it a spell check. But obviously what normally happens will happen. We'll just see what happens out of it narratively, you know? And then, okay, so Ben's attack is also probably just going to be an attack check, or athletics if you want, maybe acrobatics even. Take your pick. Is there anything else you guys want to do while those guys are kind of plotting that?
I mean, I want to be raging if that's.
That's a good start. We'll say you just look at Link and start raging, so that's fine, no problem.
Yeah.
Android 16.
I think part of what I'm mad about is like I know I could have kept up with him, but I was going slower to stay with the rest of my party, and now he's dead, and I like already thought he shouldn't have been part of this, and I'm like now I'm just like, oh, this is messed up.
Okay, that makes sense.
Curse my little legs.
Yeah, other than raging, is there anything specific you wanted to do?
So let me think about it, but
Okay, yeah, no problem.
This first half.
We could, well, we'll see. Cassidy, is there anything that you're, seeing the situation? Is there anything you want to make sure that you are doing right now? If not, it's okay.
Oh my gosh, literally, I have no idea what to do. Okay. Should I just
That's fair.
should I maybe try to freeze them?
You could definitely try that, 100%.
Okay.
Want to just call it a spell check?
Okay, I
You want
think
to
I'll
just freeze
just-
them straight out of the air?
Perfect. I think I'll just try that for right now.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's just start with that. And then, Homer, you can react to whatever happens there. So, okay, so let's see. I don't know. Who wants to go first? I guess it could go all at once and maybe.
Yeah, might as well go all at once. Skill check anyway.
Okay, perfect. So,
Sometimes it's better to narrate who does the best or worst first.
that's true.
I think I might.
We're rolling right now for it.
Yeah, go ahead with your athletics, acrobatics, or attack check for you.
What does it not say? Yeah, I was gonna make just a regular martial attack for me.
Perfect.
20.
Oh my gosh. Rolled around. It was a 19 on my screen for a second there. Okay.
Yeah, it was on mine too.
All right. Let's go lowest to highest rolls. We'll do that. I think Cassidy X ended up with the highest, probably with should be like a dirty 20. So, all right. So, Alex, you tick. you look over to Link. You're like, I got an idea. And Link just bursts into flames like violently.
Oh my god.
It's enough for this skull kid here is just kind of like, just floating around, and you see him just kind of like stop and like looks over and just like looks at the body that's burning, and you see him just kind of like lurch back, and he starts like giggling like a belly laugh for now. And then Ben immediately during this belly laugh seems maybe he's a bit distracted. You launch off of the rooftop here, and you are within reach of this skull kid in like a second, not even seconds. And you swing down, and you're about to make impact. You're like, this is easy, I got this. And the second you're about to make impact, it seems like you hit just like a barrier as you're straight in front of the skull kid. Absolutely no solid connection, but it was a very good shot, and it should have worked. It would have in most cases, but it seems like there's some sort of barrier, at least in the front. But then Cassidy, you reach out and just start absolutely blasting the skull kid here with ice magics. Is like pelting him almost like with like freezing rain, and you notice his whole body kind of just like coats up a little bit, and he actually begins to kind of like slowly drift down out of the air. So that's what we're looking at for this first bit. He seems not super concerned, but he's definitely annoyed that he's like being pulled out of the air a little bit right now. It seems he's like, he's looking around. He's kind of like slapping his body in the parts that are freezing the worst. So that's the first bit that's happening here. Honestly, almost kind of ignoring you guys.
Nice.
Does Yearbolt do
Maybe
anything
just
in
let him
reaction
be.
to that?
If he's ignoring us, let's just go home.
Right?
We're fine.
Can I take a moment to study him, to
Sure.
look for any like obvious weaknesses, or maybe learn something from the way he's reacting to how he's being attacked?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll whatever check makes sense for you for that. And I'll tell you, regardless, you're noticing the way that the barrier was hit, like whatever barrier's there that Ben hit, there's obviously some sort of like magical protections going on, at least on the front side. You're noticing that right away.
Is that it? I feel like there's already a default I'm supposed to roll for that, but I can't think of what it would be. Oh, analyze creature.
Yeah, I could call it. I could call it awareness, investigation, or insight. I'd be happy with any of those. Whatever you think makes most sense.
All awarenesses. I feel like awareness does make sense if I'm just kind of like, looking around and studying things. Oops. I need to give you the target number. But 17.
Okay, nice. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. So yeah, you're noticing that there is a sheen of sorts at a quick glance after that barrier was hit. Almost in the exact moment, there's like a brief flash in the air of the barrier existing. And you're noticing a similar gleam run across the front of the mask. And as like Skull Kid's kind of like jerking and like laughing around or whatever, noticing that sheen seems to stop at the edges and even like the back sides of the mask that you can see. And it doesn't seem to be like as magical there. So he's kind of just slowly falling to the ground. I'd even get to he would get to the point that he like steps on the ground and then completely just like busts out of this frozen cocoon that he was put in. Now he seems a bit more interested in you guys and annoyed as his attention's drawn away from watching the giant suffer, but he's still kind of just looking at you. So now what?
Should we roll initiative, or do we all want to just do one big old kamehameha at him?
I kind of want to try something. This might be a stretch, so hear me out.
What you think?
I kind of want to do... Where'd it go? I kind of want to try air slash, but like send it to like kind of try to knock the mask off of his face. But then you said that the barrier looked like it's just in the front, so maybe I could try... Like, do I notice that my character though? Because then I could try to go like above or something and knock the mask off, because obviously it seems like the mask is like the thing.
Yeah, you could definitely try that. That sounds great. In fact, just in the video gamey mechanics that this fight works, for those of you that are familiar with the fight, I'll let you do that with advantage as well.
No way.
Yeah. So feel free. Go ahead and make a spell check with advantage. We'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Okay, so it'd be a dirty 20 with the 16 plus 4. So he's kind of like
level 3. It's +5 now.
Oh, that's right. Shoot. See? Call.
Oh my
So
gosh,
it's 30, 21. That's amazing. Okay. So you kind of prepare, and he's really not worried. He's like, seems to be really arrogant, actually. He's kind of like, he lands on the rooftop, just flexes out of this ice cocoon, and just starts walking towards you, Adelie. And you prepare this spell, and he's just like not concerned. He's like, whatever this is, it's just going to hit me. Don't care. And you watch as the air itself, almost like a heat wave and like visible distortion of the air. You notice it kind of just like whips in front of him. And then right when it's about to hit him, it just like swipes around like a whip and just like smacks one of the horns off of the side of the mask. And you notice the mask comes completely off of Skull Kid's face. Skull Kid falls over on the ground. Mask is off his face. You're noticing like his strange like wood-esque body is just kind of like laying there. And the mask is also laying there. And then you notice something very strange happens. The mask there on the ground, the eyes stop glowing for a moment and then glow even brighter. And this mask just starts like levitating off of the rooftop. And then like insanely fast is just launched into the mouth of the moon. The mouth of the moon just opens up like wide, and it's almost where the Skull Kid was when he was levitating. It's really not far. It's like 20 feet up kind of thing as it's slowly coming closer. But the mask just straight up flies into the mouth of the moon.
That's insane. Okay. I don't know what to do now.
So I cast Chaos Bomb on the moon.
Sounds good.
Is it close enough?
Yeah, 100%.
Nice. It's big front tooth.
Okay. What does it look like? What does Chaos Bomb look like?
Oh, Chaos Bomb. It's just these mix of colors, right? I got this orb in my hand that just starts to glow brighter and brighter and brighter. It's just pure mana. And it comes with like black, gray, white, a little bit of blue and green just thrown in there. These whiffs just getting absorbed by this. It's essentially every single element all in one, and I don't even know what it's going to be. So it's like a random bullcrap go, you know?
That's awesome. I love that. So you kind of like apparate this just wild Chaos Bomb is what it is. And you throw it into the moon, and the moon's mouth, it's just like an insanely loud, like cracking, like thunder in the air. But the moon's mouth actually opens a bit wider, and it just like eats this thing. and it inhales all at the same time, and all of you and Link's burning body are just like vacuumed up into the moon. So you're just like flying through the air, and it's chaos. It's insane. The rooftop of the clock tower is like shatters and just like follows you in. And then you all kind of black out. Like you can't even really tell what's happening. It's just chaos for a second, and you awaken in this strange setup where you're like in a dream state. Light is just like blooming around you everywhere, and you're just in this like very clean meadow with one big tree. And other than that, there's like nothing around you. It's just like clean meadow forever. It's like trimmed grass. It's just a beautiful flat meadow area with one huge tree. You're noticing around the tree, there seems to be like four like kids running around the tree, and they're just running. And it's like, you feel like you're in a dream. Like it feels very much like a dream, but you're all there together.
Do the kids look recognizable at all?
They don't, except as you're getting like a little bit closer, you're actually able to see what's happening. There are 4 kids that are running around this tree, kind of like chasing each other, playing a little bit or whatever, just innocently. And they seem to all be wearing masks as well. And you recognize, really just from like general knowledge and like folklore knowledge, that the masks that they're wearing are the monsters that were like the curse monsters that were holding the giants before they were freed by Link. So there's just 4 kids running around wearing the masks of those monsters. And then you also notice one more kid sitting at the tree, not playing, wearing Majora's Mask.
Okay.
So it's back on another kid.
Seemingly. But all this seems really weird and kind of like a dream. It doesn't look like Skull Kid either. They're like just normal human kids.
Can I go sit down next to the kid, the Majora Mask kid?
Absolutely. You do that. And
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to go sit down, fold my, cross my legs and everything.
Okay, yeah. You sit down, and he kind of almost like, he seems shy. He kind of like almost like moves away from you and like looks away a little bit. And then he kind of turns towards you, and he just says, "You're just going to run away from me too, right?"
Do you want me to run away?
And it's like quiet for a second. And then the same weird little sadistic laugh that you heard from the Skull Kid when you first got up to the clock tower. You hear that laugh again. And he's like, "Actually, yeah, it's kind of fun."
Where would I run to?
And he's just like, I don't think it really matters. I just like to play. If you want to play, do you want to play?
Is it okay if you're the one that runs instead?
And he's just like, "I don't know. I've never run before."
And I want to immediately scream boo in his face. And one of my flavor features is I can make my voice boom up to 3 times louder than normal because I'm an elemental barbarian. So I just want to like scream boo in his face, like right after I say that.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that so much. You do that, and there's like no reaction at all. But all the other kids that are running around like stop. They like skid to a halt and look over, like, what just happened? Like, what the heck? It was very noticeable. It was a good scare. But he seems completely like stoic. It kind of just like slowly turns the mask towards you, and you're just like looking into the glowing eyes of this mask, and he's just like, "I think you do want to play."
I try to snatch the mask off his face.
Yeah, go ahead. Make an athletics or trickery check or something.
I think probably trickery. 5. Can I accidentally slap him instead?
Yeah, you reach for the mask, but instead of like getting a hold on the bottom of the mask, you literally just kind of like palm punch the mask on accident. You notice the mask literally just like comes off of the kid, and it just like floats in the air for a second. And then just lurches out like these gross, like thorny vines from the bottom of it. And then all of your vision, you and everyone, all of your visions just go completely black. And you suddenly awaken yet again in a strange, like otherworldly-esque room.
My God.
Is this from the game?
It's not. It kind of is, yes. Okay. So you awaken in this room. Around you, you're seeing several things. You are seeing, maybe most importantly, just in the middle of the room, you see the floating mask. Seems a bit modified, compared to how it's looked in the past. And you're seeing the masks that the kids were wearing. I think, oh, darn it. Hold on. Real quick. I got to fix something with the recording. I got to use the pop-out window so it stays pinned for Discord instead of going away. I didn't realize that was a thing. I can do this. I can figure this out. Probably. Am I dumb? Wasn't there a button for it? Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry, almost ready here. Okay, that looks good. Just in case, I gotta make a clip here, put one here too. All right, so that should be good. Now, yeah, that should be good. So you are seeing this mess that you're looking at here. You're seeing Majora's Mask there in the middle, all crazy. It's got like viney thorns kind of coming out of it now. You are also seeing the 4 masks that the kids were wearing on basically like the cardinal direction points of the map. So you've got one to the north, east, south, and west of you. They are kind of just like on the wall, almost like mounted, not by any actual hardware. In fact, they seem to be kind of floating there, but they seem to just be on the wall doing their thing. But you see Majora's Mask there in the middle as well. Now, let me get some player tokens in here. Feel free to put yourselves wherever once you're on the map. Tick, tick. Might need to change that one. Control.
Guess we kind of probably stay kind of close.
I control my token. And are these top 2 things statues, did you say?
Those are, those are statues of other masks that don't seem as pertinent, I guess you could say. You don't recognize them. They are they seem more intentionally decorative and less uncomfortably lively than the others do.
And then there's no masks in these 2 spots?
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
Here, put me over there.
Just need Adelaide.
Yes. Sorry. There we go.
She didn't even make it this far. I'm just kidding. I've got your back. You'll be just fine.
I was just like, okay.
There we go. Now we got it. Let's see. I don't know if it actually was said up front yet at any point in the video, but this is intentionally supposed to be a just stupidly lethal encounter. So just, there's that. And we'll be testing a homebrew initiative.
They might struggle.
Okay, so now that you're brought into this mess, you're seeing the mask. At first, it was just kind of laying on the ground in here when you first woke up, but it slowly kind of just like floated up. It's also larger now than it was. And it's just kind of like floating in the air. You see it almost like turn and lay flat in the air and just kind of like spin like a frisbee. And as it does this, there's just like huge, like the vines are just like whipping around this thing like saw blades basically. And it kind of like readjusts to normal, actually like being able to like face you, and it kind of just like looking at you all. But yeah, now it's initiative time. So feel free to roll initiative, and we'll get this thing kicked off with some more epic music.
Love that.
Oh, we're getting all of our good rolls out too early.
Yeah, you guys will be going first for sure. Initiative from there, you guys can use it to keep track of your own turn order if you'd like it to be consistent, or I don't care if you mix up your turn order to do whatever. Because of the initiative system, the enemies will act in accordance to being able to react in the moment, kind of on the fly to what's happening in combat. So you guys can use the initiative to determine your own turns, or like I said, mix it up however you want. Either should be fine. But you will be going first, and it looks to me that Ben has first dibs at least if he wants it. But yeah, feel free. What are you guys doing?
I am going to pass on going first.
Okay.
There's nothing that requires me to go first, but I'd be more than happy to go. But if anyone else wants to do something that would set something up, go ahead. All right. So this is what I was thinking. Is everything an enemy, or is it just the mask?
So right now, the only thing that you see actively doing anything is Majora's Mask in the middle.
Okay, definitely.
And you can basically just sense that any moment, like the danger that you're most aware of, like any moment, this thing's going to flatten out and just like spin around like it did and probably just like fly into one of you, and it's going to be ugly.
Okay.
Can I change my player position real quick then?
Yeah, actually, sure.
I'm going to go hide behind somebody.
Sits directly behind Tick Tick, the one who reaches your knee.
Yeah.
You can hide behind me. I'll keep you guys safe.
Also
I just don't hold
notice,
still is the only thing.
Yeah, that's true. You'll also notice at the top left, there's a D6 up there with a 6. Basically just marking it's a D6. Right now, the current reaction die of the enemies is a D6. So if they roll a 4 or higher with a D6, they will be able to react when it's time.
Nice. Okay. So I think the best thing that I should do is just pretty much start with Overload Magic. You know, my Sorcerer's Rage. 1 AP, 1 MP, just like shoot that off immediately. And it's going to give me +5 to my spell attacks and spell checks. And I already have +6 to that. So when I attack something, I now have +11. Zoom out. All right.
That's awesome. Good start.
Lord.
And since there's no check, there's no reaction die rolled.
Nice. And now I'm going to also just go ahead and cast. I think Chaos Bolt or Chaos Bomb is probably my best option here. I want to make sure I hit him with as much damage as possible. So
Okay.
I'm just going to cast me another Chaos Bomb, 2 AP, 1 MP. And that should be everything. I still have 1 AP left for I think moving back just a step or two.
Okay.
Here. Going there.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then Chaos Bomb. You conjure a tiny sized Chaos Bomb in a space within range at the end of each of your turns. Make a fate check. Result of 10 or above, the Chaos Bomb detonates. So this will now be the end of my turn. Fate check to see if it detonates.
Okay. Yeah, so you just conjure it regardless, right? Does it even take a check?
Yep, it's just in an area. It's not towards something.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's in the
Interesting.
area of that mask.
Okay, cool. The fate roll, I'm not going to call a check either, I don't think.
Nice. And actually really good.
Yeah. Sweet.
Result of 10 or above, the Chaos Bomb detonates.
Oh, it does detonate. Okay, fun.
Yep.
Okay, so I imagine you threw
And,
this thing right next to him, right?
Yes, sure did. I get to roll a d12 to see what the damage type is, and that's going to be corrosive.
Okay.
And the target will have a save failure for hindered for 1 round if they can save.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here's the first dirty tactic of a final boss fight. This creature does have a sort of legendary resistance that will give it advantage on every saving throw all the time, which is just dirty and stupid. But
Okay.
that's how it is. So, start with that.
Where did you throw that bomb, by the way?
I threw it at the base of the mask, like right on his chin.
It says a 3-space
Mhm.
aura, right?
Yep.
Do I guess I have to make a save on that as well?
Actually, wait a minute.
You could
3-space
adjust it. So,
diameter sphere. Diameter. I'm not 100%
so probably
sure
not.
that you're
You,
in
you should
that.
be safe. I'm sure
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
just careful enough.
Okay.
We'll say you don't have to. You'll have enough going
Gotcha.
your way. It was a 15 to save,
Okay. That is exactly a save.
of course. Okay. So what happens if he saves?
The save failure, the target is subjected to the effects of whatever the damage type effect would have been.
If he saves, he just avoids it?
Oh, I completely skipped this step. Make an area spell attack as a reaction for free against the AD of each target.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
That
so
makes
I
sense.
do actually have to make a spell check,
Okay. That makes sense.
which
So
is
feel
good
free.
for me.
If it's only 3 diameter, it wouldn't have got to him anyways, because that's only this big.
25. That's amazing. Okay, cool. That would be a brutal hit.
That's what I like to hear.
Nice.
All right. So you got 2 extra damage. What is the damage for that?
It's corrosive damage, and the base damage is 1 damage for normal.
Okay. So since it's a brutal, it is 3 damage. As you throw this bomb, Ben, you are thankfully just out of the explosion radius, but yeah, this thing launches and just explodes in like this corrosive acid, like just fragmentation grenade that just goes off. He's fully affected by it. You notice that the mask right away is like sizzling in some spots. It's kind of like writhing in pain. And immediately seems to set its sights on you, of course. Anything I'm missing with that? Or is that it? Damage taken? Made the save? Okay, so you made a check. So the reaction die will be rolled. If it rolls a 4 or higher, you would be able to react. So 4 exactly. So is there anything left of your turn?
Nope, that was everything for me.
Okay. I'm going to roll again because of the end of your turn. So already he is able to react. Actually, we'll just start with that. And then we'll roll the reaction and see what he does. We'll resolve all that first. And then we'll roll the reaction because your turn is over, not just because the check was made. So he does seem to have his eyes set on you completely. You notice he flattens out like a disc yet again, and you're preparing yourself. You see he just starts like spinning insanely high RPM as he just like launches itself toward you, Tick Tick. And unfortunately, this does have an aura of 2 spaces outside of his token. So Ben, go ahead and make a... So actually, just be an attack, technically. He will attack Ben and Tick Tick on the way over here. Okay. And it will be against precision defense as he's rolling through with a 25.
25.
Against Ben as well, you said?
Yep, Ben as well, unfortunately.
All right. Well, you've got a heavy on me.
Okay.
That is a brutal on me.
Okay, the base damage is 2. It would be piercing more than anything, I think,
I'm just going to use some grit.
as these vines just kind of like slam into your body in a few different spots. But it's not necessarily the vines hurt. That's a nasty slap. But the thorns on the vines like grab and tear into your skin, unfortunately. So that was the first reaction. Now the second reaction die, since Alex's turn is over. Another 4. Okay, he's going to quickly kind of like shift his eyes from what he's doing there. Immediately lay down, just start spinning again like a freak. But he's going to move over to Adelie this time as well. So if he moves here and then here, he will be making an attack on all 3, Adelie, Ben, and Tick Tick, as he flattens out and rolls along.
That is so messed up.
It's pretty messed up. But only an 11 against PD that time.
Does not hit.
Nice. Okay, that's all his reacting. So it'd be on to the next player. Who's up?
I'll go last.
You want to go ahead and go?
I'll
You
go
want to go
last.
last?
Yeah.
I
That's
can
what I was,
go, but I
okay,
don't.
that's what I was going. I was trying to say for last. Okay, that's fine.
Cass, did you say you want to go?
I guess
I could, but I don't know. It's whatever.
Oh, okay.
what. I'll go ahead and go then, and I'm going to do I'm gonna do a meteor strike. So that's going to be a jump up to my distance, make a melee martial attack against a target within range at any point during your jump where you land. So I'll be jumping over towards it. I'll be
Nice.
spending an 1 AP, 1 SP. I will also be spending an extra SP to do falling strike. So the creature will have to make a physical save against my save DC or it'll fall prone.
Okay. Nice.
So
Let's
it
do
doesn't say whether this targets PD or 80. It just says against the make a martial attack against the target.
Probably
So
Probably PD. Oh,
23.
solid. Okay,
Pretty
23 is a normal hit. That's
All
not
right.
true. That's a heavy hit. Sorry, 23 is a heavy hit.
All right, so that'd be 2 base for my fist. With the impact is 3 heavy,
Okay.
4.
Nice. 4 total damage there. Takes all of it. So you
then it
leap
will
into
have
the
its,
air and just smash down on this thing, and he feels the full brunt of it. And then he has to make a save against something too, right? Physical save.
Yeah, he has to make a physical save against my save DC.
Okay. With advantage because of its final bossness.
Yep, and that saves.
20. Yeah, okay. All right. And then a reaction die against your check made.
Oh,
Does react. He's
Gross.
going to stay right where he's at. He's not even... Well, no, he could... he's definitely not going to stay right where he's at. But this may possibly give you opportunity attack stuff. He's going to lay out, start spinning again, and make his way straight back over to Tick Tick. Which would be an attack roll against all of you, yet again.
I will not make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Probably have to use the dodge action.
Okay.
I will be using 2 key points for uncanny dodge though.
Okay.
I forgot I had that.
All right. Alex, you said you are using the dodge action?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. So the normal attack for those not dodging. Oh, good. What's up?
I'm just wondering, out of the kindness of your heart, if I can already have my shield out, or do I need to cast it out?
Like the shield spell? Is that what you're talking about?
I have I think
Or an actual
is
shield?
it?
'Cause
I think
either-
it's I don't know if it's I think it might be a spell, but I think it's a spell, but it's a shield that I have.
Okay, yeah. If you actually have a shield, that adds to your PD, which would be like or AD, whatever. It'd be like a +2 defense. However, but the shield spell you can actually spend an action point on right now and give you a +5 in both defenses.
I'll do that because I can't
Okay.
find it. So I'm just going to assume that it was a spell.
Okay, probably. That's what I'm thinking it is too. So yeah, basically you just be down 1 action point and have a +5 to both of your defenses right here too. So solid call.
Nice.
All right. So the first attack for those not dodging is an 18. For those dodging is an 18 against PD.
Oh my!
Definitely a
It
hit.
only got worse.
Right.
Just a normal hit though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mine,
yeah, normal hit.
Okay. The
I don't think mine is not a hit, right?
Nice.
With the +5, nice.
Sweet. Perfect. So the base damage is 2. Yet again. And that was in the middle of Ben's turn, I believe. I don't know if you have any action points left, Ben.
I'm going to use some grip points on that one. No, yes, I have 3 action points left. So
All right.
I'm going to use. I'm just going to use this time. What is? I can't. Okay. I'm going to use an AP to move over to him
Okay.
to get next to him. And then I will use an AP. Is this what size is this, Matt? Is it like a medium size, large size? I'm guessing large because of the token size.
It's weird because it's like all gangly. We'll call it large.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make a grapple check on this,
Okay.
and I will. It will be a straight roll right now because I am large size as well. But I will go ahead and do last AP for advantage.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Hi. Oh, you beat it by 1. You do manage to grapple.
Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah. So I'll have it grappled, and that would be the end of my turn. But so that'd be what 2? I think it gets 2 checks at this point now.
Okay. For that check, which it actually does, it is able to react to, and for the end of your turn, which is not able to react to. Okay, so just 1. It's just gonna keep saw blading around. Ben, it's aggravated. Actually, it can't. It's grappled, right? Is that true?
Nope. It's immobilized. So it's
Yeah, so
grappled.
it can't
it's
move.
immobilized.
Okay, it can't move. So you are kind of grappling it right now. In fact, I'm gonna say that even because you're grappling it, that it can't really do its normal spin attack thing. So instead, it's just going to use one of its flailing tendrils and just basically try to slap you, the grappler.
Okay.
So it'd just be 1 attack against you instead of the normal situation that we've been doing with a dirty 20 against PD.
And that will be a heavy.
Heavy. Okay. 2 base damage still. So bring it to 3 total.
Right.
Okay. But that's its reaction. And it couldn't react to the end of your turn either. So it is currently grappled. It's likely that it will try to escape the grapple next time it can react, as long as I can remember. But just generally, that's kind of what you're guessing.
Yep.
Okay. So whatever player wants to go next. What's up?
I forgot. Grapple is a minor action for me for the 1 time per combat. So I would actually have an AP left.
Okay. Well, it already rolled for the end of your turn, so we got to remember not to do that. But feel free.
Yeah, but that's fine. Yeah. So what I would do then on that is I only have 1 AP left though. I'm going to just make a fist strike. I'm just going to make an attack check on it.
Okay.
Which this would be at disadvantage because I already did a meteor strike.
I gotcha.
So yeah, actually, if you're good with it, could I? No. I'm just gonna make it. I'm just gonna make an attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'll be using a SP for my bound weapon strike.
Okay.
Come on, be good to me. Don't be good.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that doesn't cut
That
it,
works out. That
unfortunately.
works out then. Yeah.
But you got him grappled.
Okay.
So that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, either Adelie or Yerbolt. I think Yerbolt said you want to go last, so
I could actually go.
works for me.
All right, I'm going to start by sprinting, which is a free action for me. And I'm going to move 6 spaces. That's not even all my movement down
That's
to
awesome.
here. And I'm going to... wait a minute. Hold on. I need to be 3 spaces away. 1 right here. I can't go right. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, I want to go right here. Wait, hold on. Let me double check my measurements. Make sure everyone's at least 5 spaces away. No, you're not 5. Okay, hold on.
You're good.
I think this was the spot. Sorry. I measured it all out earlier where there was a spot that I was 3 spaces away, but still 5 spaces from everybody. And this should be it right here.
That makes
Let me
sense.
just double check.
I think so. Yep.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna rage, which starts like a blizzard of snow around me in a 2-space aura.
Okay.
That's what that box is. So that's my raging elements. I'm also going to let out a battle cry, which is going to be a fury shout. So yes. So me and any creatures of my choices within 5 spaces, which would be my companions, are going to get +1 damage on their next attack.
Ooh, nice. All right, everyone remember that.
Nice.
+1 damage to your next
You
attack.
get plus. Put a little. Put something on yourself to remind you.
Yeah, there you go.
Some kind of cool token of death or something.
I can do that. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Okay. So I've got my sprint, rage, battle cry, and then I'm going to attack. And hold on. It was supposed to be here, I think. And that still should be within 5 of him, right? 1, 2. It is still within 5. Because I need to move when I can charge, which means I can move 2 spaces for free when I do a melee attack. And when I do that, I also do extra damage. Plus, I have a reach weapon. So I've moved 2 spaces towards the baddie here. And I'm just going to do, for my last 2 AP, I'm just going to do attack with advantage. Just a regular attack with my pool of pain. That's what I call myself.
That's awesome.
That would be a 21 against PD.
The 21 against PD is a heavy hit.
Okay, so I get a stamina back. Let's not forget about that. So it's only a base of 1, but I'm raging, so it becomes a base of 2, and I charge, so that increases it up to 3. Plus, you said it was a heavy, so it'd be 4 damage. Do you need to know? So it's bludgeoning, but when I do like extra damage from the rage and stuff, it's cold, since that's my like damage type.
Nice.
Does that matter? Do you
Okay.
want me to break that out?
In this instance, it does not matter, so no worries.
Okay, so it'll be 4 damage.
4 total. Okay, very good.
Yes.
It already rolled in reaction to your check,
sorry,
and it failed.
5.
So
It'll be 5 damage because of my shout. 5 damage.
there you go. Nice. Very cool. Okay, so basically you come over. There's just like a absolute torrent of wind and snow and ice around, and you just start blasting this guy. It's awesome. It works very well.
We can do this, guys. Take him down.
That's right. Yeah, and he's all grappled up too. So the mask seems, as far as an expressionless mask goes, seems very annoyed. Was there anything left of your turn?
That's it. That's all for my AP.
Okay. Reacted to your check. Now to react to the end of your turn, possibly. And it does not. It's too bound up with the grapple and getting pelted with your attacks. Adelie, you see your opening. What are you doing?
Okay. So I need to collect with my chat and see if they think that this is a good idea. If I may, in the middle of combat.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
I'm thinking. Okay.
It's a great idea.
Then I will do that. So I was thinking that while he's like grappled and whatever, maybe I could do. Oh my gosh! Hey, where did it go? Okay. Basically, I was gonna do. Oh yeah. Okay. I was gonna do a cloud cover on him and like put like a bunch of fog over him so he like is like confused and like not able to do stuff.
Okay.
Is that a thing that I should do?
You could definitely do that.
What kind of effects does it have? Is it everybody in the fog, or is it you get to pick the target?
Oh my gosh! One moment.
Honestly,
is it a spell?
I don't even really care too much.
What's the name of the spell?
If you wanted to just land on mainly just the mask for now, I'm totally fine with that.
Targets within the area are fully concealed against creatures that aren't within 1 space of them. The internet related minute when this person. It says that within 1 space of the target or targets, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So creatures within 1 space of each other can see each other normally. It's the fog cloud spell from 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah, cloud cover. I just found it. I would prefer not, because I like to not ever get next to anybody if I can help it. But if you do that, I will be able to survive. I will be fine if you decide to do it.
Okay, so everyone's like low-key too close, I think. You guys agree?
Could end up being a little troublesome. More than helpful, I guess. Maybe.
Right. And then I was thinking of doing acid rain, but then if everyone's like right there, it's gonna affect everyone. Like, right.
I'm cool with you isolating it on just the monster. That's fine with me.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I don't want to
100%.
like cheat.
No, you're fine. That's really not that
You're
big of a
fine
cheat.
with that
If
because
anything,
you do a floor space line with that, so you could easily line that up to miss all of us.
Oh,
that
nice.
one's not a problem at all.
so there you go. No problem.
Okay, perf. I'll do that then. And then I will. Well, I already used
Acid rain's a 4-space line. I thought it was a cylinder.
6 space tall, 2
looking at
space
acid
diameter
rain.
cylinder.
Oh,
Acid
nice.
rain, sorry.
It's
I looked
literally
at the
just going to
wrong
be a pillar right on this thing then. That's actually awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. I'll do that. And then I only have one AP left. So I'd like to use that to roll with advantage.
Nice. Very cool.
There you go.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it. Acid rain. That's cool. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
Even
Let's
better.
go!
that's a 25, right?
That's a natural
Yep.
20, 25 total. That's amazing. Okay. So you
Guys, I
see this
ate.
mask is grappled up. The tendrils are kind of like fighting Ben still, but Ben's got this thing by like the actual like thorns coming out of the mask itself. It's just enough of an opening after it gets battered with ice from Yerbolt that you just call down a pillar of just like green, just acid liquid, just like falling from the sky out of nowhere. And it is landing and just decimating this mask. So what is the normal damage for that?
That was an amazing question. Oh, hit one corrosion damage.
Okay, so here we go. So it's
Against
the 1
AD.
default plus, against 80, okay. It is also a brutal +1 at a 25. Is that true?
Nice.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. So
And then
so that brings it to 3,
Yeah.
4. That brings it to 4. And then the natural 20 adds another 2 damage.
oh my gosh,
So
I'm a
in
beast.
one shot, yeah, you absolutely are a beast. So in one
What-
shot, you
Yeah.
just
Plus
like
the
pour holes of acid rain through this mask. And it takes a serious hit from that to the point that it is actually bloodied
it.
as well.
Plus,
Nice.
Is that
plus one
including-
for the 47.
Yeah, is
she
that
gets a plus
including his
damage.
one?
Oh, plus the nice. So yeah, actually one more damage on top of that.
Hell
I
yeah.
think- Was that a total of like 15? I think that was.
Yeah. 7.
Nice.
7 damage.
Still,
Amazing. Very good, Adelie. Okay, it's
Very
got 2
nice.
chances to possibly react here. One for the check, one for the end of your turn. So let's see.
Nice.
Still bound up, just suffering from the acid rain. Manages to collect
Oh,
itself
now it's
just
back.
enough to attempt to break out of this grapple now that it's been
All
just
right.
decimated by acid rain. So that is an athletics check for it against Ben's athletic check, or is it against his save DC after he's
it-
already grappled? I think it's a
To break grapple is an acrobatics, ain't it? Or is it athletic or
it's
acrobatics?
either for the defender.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. A 16 is what it rolls.
I rolled a 13, so it would break.
Okay, so it manages to break out of the grapple. Immediately, you're noticing it kind of like sprawls its tendrils back out as it is back in its comfortable state there. But that's all it can do with its reactions. So, next up, are we back at the top?
Yep.
Okay,
Looks
we are
like
back at the top. Okay, one thing then. Now that we are back at the top, you notice that the masks that are around the
Yep.
by the windows, I know, right? We knew it was going to happen. They seem to kind of like dislodge themselves from their floating resting place. And they take a few like steps, I guess you could say, onto the battlefield. And they seem very focused, but it is just the masks. So it's not like full creatures. There's literally just masks floating around, seemingly aggressive and moving towards you guys in general. But that's just something that's happening. You're noticing that right now. But Tick Tick, you are still able to do whatever you'd like right now.
Nice.
would it be okay if I go first? Because I can give you even more boosts.
I don't mind.
Also, one more
You said we
thing.
could reorder ourselves.
That's true. Yeah, you absolutely can. Feel free to do that. Now that there are more enemies on the field, the reaction die does increase a bit to a D12.
I knew it was going to. Oh.
Big jump.
Yep, very big
Oh, this
jump.
one
There's
dishes.
much more of a chance that enemies will be able to react in general now, given the fact that they match your numbers And they're kind of just otherworldly and doing crazy stuff too on top of that. But anyway, feel free. Do your thing.
Oh, this
I'm
was
gonna
fun
call
while it
out
lasted.
to- I'm gonna call out to don't get distracted. Focus them down one at a time, and that's gonna be my battle cry of fortitude. So everybody,
Nice.
each creature, you're gonna gain a resistance of 1 for the next source of physical or elemental damage. So everybody's gonna take 1 less damage the next time they get hit.
Okay, nice.
And then I'm gonna do Swift Strike. I think is gonna make the most sense. Actually, there's 2 guys there now. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I think I might switch that now that I've got 2 enemies I can hit. If I do Path Carver here, yes. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me just draw.
Yeah, you're good. Do your thing. I'm doing some managing behind the scenes myself, so I'm taking the time.
Honestly. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is move myself here as part. Yeah, because I'll be able to hit everybody in that line. Okay, so I'm gonna do Path Carver. I'm gonna hit both of those guys against their 80. I'm gonna do this with advantage as well.
Nice.
Let me quickly
Good thinking.
remove my SP though before I forget. I only have 1 SP left. Okay, so let's attack with advantage against their 80. That's gonna be a nat 20.
Yeah,
Another one.
this is huge.
Nice.
It'd be crazy if you guys actually pull this off.
Good.
Crazy.
This is gonna be so easy.
It's gonna be.
Oh, you guys.
We're just
man.
gonna always roll nat 20s and they'll never get to go again. So it's not a problem. Okay. So
That is true. There's no
um,
reaction roll to that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bad.
You reacted to Cassidy's.
Yeah,
when
I
she had
just
it
realized that too. Yeah, I didn't mean to. I forgot all about it. No,
So
you're
can you still be
100% right.
grappled?
No, it already happened. We don't need any help.
Well, no, the role for the reaction was the non-react. He wasn't able to take a reaction. The roll to break grapple is end of turn. So
Makes sense.
I'll give you one
Okay, so I got my.
randomly. We'll even it out in the wash.
All right, I want to know your opinion.
Okay.
So the wording on. I have 2 different versions of charge. So the one that gives me the extra damage is if you move at least 2 spaces in a straight line before making a melee attack, the damage of the attack increases by 1.
Mhm.
And the wording on Path Carver is basically you attack every creature in a line, and you make a 4-space line. And I'm wondering if that can count as my 2 spaces. If I can get my extra damage. from
Ooh,
it.
that. I mean, sure. Yeah. I don't have to feel bad about giving you guys a little leg up here and there this time. So 100%.
This time. Okay, so my base 1, my charge, my +1 for raging. Then I would get my +2 from the crit. Gets me up to 5. And then whereas a 27 against AD on those 2 guys.
Right. So against Majora's Mask, it is a brutal. Yeah, I accidentally gave 1 2 extra before. 25 makes brutal, so 27 is brutal with a natural 20, of course.
Okay, so 7 against that one. 7
Okay.
total against that one.
Okay, including the crit and all the good stuff.
And then what's the other one?
Perfect. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you for the math. Appreciate that. Huge hit also, by the way, with that one. The other one is exactly a brutal +1. So actually even better against the mask that came off the wall here.
Yeah, so it'll be 8 against that one.
8! That is sick. This mask comes off the wall, it gets in this aura, you lay down this action and it immediately just like slams this mask to the ground and shatters it. This mask is actually completely gone.
oh wow, nice.
Oh, jeez. I forgot to
Very
also
nice.
mention my aura. The reason it has 2 effects. One of them is that it's difficult terrain for the bad guys.
Oh, nice. Okay. Does that
The other one
matter?
is that if they're in that,
It actually
Aura,
probably does
and they
matter. I was going to say,
redeem
does it matter if they
instantly
fly?
take
But it probably still does.
I think so.
I would say so. If the difficult terrain
I
is the
guess,
fact.
I don't know. That's up to you, I guess.
What is it that makes it difficult terrain? It's like the whirling ice elements, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
that's difficult terrain even for flying creatures then. Okay, sweet. Okay, so that was a natural 20. It can't react to that. Is that also the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Yep.
Okay, we'll redeem the one now that I accidentally rolled the reaction die for Cassidy's natural 20. So we'll redeem that one now as well. So no reaction here either. Who's next?
Nice. I'll go if no one else needs to do anything at this moment.
do you need space to do anything that you need from him? Like,
I actually need him close.
okay, then go right ahead.
Actually need him close. That's
All right, so first things first, I need to make sure I'm still raging. It'll only be up for another, nope, darn it, exhaustion. But that's okay, because it only lasts for a minute, it'll be ending really soon. So, either way,
exhaustion 1.
while I'm overloaded, yep, we are going to
Quick
be...
question, and this I know works against us, but does that count as a check that? And I'm only
Probably
asking
not.
because I know you're testing this initiative system.
That's a good point. I'm going to say that isn't something that happens in real time necessarily. That's like something that's happening behind the scenes. So we'll say no. At least in this instance, probably forever.
Yeah, like if someone was like bleeding or poisoned or something, and
Right.
they had to make a condition check at the beginning of their turn, would that normally?
No, probably
incur
not.
No. Okay.
It's like the checks related to your actions kind of thing, you know?
Got it.
So anyway,
Right, so to say again, I am actually overloaded magically, but not just overloaded because I'm a sorcerer. I have the Draconic subclass, which makes me draconically overloaded. So I actually have resistance to physical damage as well. So I haven't been adding the -1 to the damages that come my way. So I just figured I'd give you a heads up for that one.
oh, okay,
So,
okay.
If I do get damaged this round, it'll be -1.
Got it.
But either way,
-2.
Oh.
First one.
but Vampiric Touch is going to be the move here. I'm trying to get some of my health back, and I want to do it at advantage. It's only 1 AP, so that's 2 AP right there. I'm also going to use Life Drain, which is 1 MP, and I'm going to stack the last 2 AP for Doom.
Dang, very
Okay.
cool. Okay. You have a flank bonus, by the way. 2 flank bonuses. So you have a +4 with flanking. Sorry if we haven't
awesome.
already been doing that, but I just realized it. So
No, you're good. I got 25.
nice. Okay. That's what the flank bonuses too?
Yes, mine is supposed to be +11, and then I added the +4 to make
Okay.
it +15.
Nice. All right. 25 is very good. Okay. So that is a brutal hit. Exactly.
Nice. Brutal hit. And the life drain, I'm going to take 2 life from it and heal myself. And it's
Nice.
also going to need to make a charisma save for 2 stacks of doom. And that'll last for 1 minute if it fails.
All right. The charisma save.
But
I'll say it's lower charisma, but
you
still
said when you
at
did your
advantage.
overload check earlier, you failed, right?
Yeah.
So that's a stack of exhaustion.
All right. 20 on the
So
save.
that's
Yep,
minus.
I'll be
You just gotta
exhausted.
remember that that's -1 to all your checks. I think.
Oh, you're right. 24.
That's okay. Next time we'll try to remember.
No, definitely.
Okay. It rolled a 20
It'll
to
be
save.
a lot different of a number next time, too.
Right, that's true. So 20 to save, but it still takes some damage, right?
Yes.
What would be the base damage?
It's 1 damage. I empowered it with life drain to make it 2 damage, and then whatever the heavy, brutal, or anything else additional to it.
Okay, cool. We'll call it a brutal, bringing it to 4 damage taken. So this mask is looking, you're noticing that a lot of the tendrils and things that this thing has are being like severely wounded, as like a lot of them are like torn, and like the ones that are like more wood-esque looking are like very dried out and beginning to wither even. The mask is not moving quite as fast, like it's definitely taking a hit at this point. It rolled a reaction to that check you made, Alex, and it landed on exactly a 4. But it won't be the mask reacting this time. It will be the 3 masks around you that are left, as they have yet to do something. So narratively, it just makes sense that they're going to be doing something. They're going to move a bit closer. Whoops. All of them are going to move a bit closer. They will act as 1 unit for the most part. And they also seem to simultaneously, there's like almost like an electric current that kind of triangulates between them all. And then let's see, who's been the most troublesome? I'm not sure. This is hard.
It's definitely. I'm literally going to
Actually,
taunt
yeah.
them on my next turn.
Yeah,
just saying.
you actually are. I think you are right. So the 3 masks seem to triangulate, and then they all kind of like focus towards Yerbolt and launch a just like a bolt through the air towards Yerbolt. All right, and that would be an 18 against your PD.
Oh, it's just a regular hit.
Okay, regular hit. Each of them, we'll just we'll not give that away yet. You will take 3 damage, 3 lightning damage, as they kind of collectively triangulate and then just blast you with that. That is the enemy reaction to Alex's check. Was that?
Is that elemental or is that like whatever the heck the other?
It would be elemental.
That'd be elemental.
Just making sure. That's right. Lightning is okay. So I actually do take all of that damage then.
Okay.
It's
no
only
EDR
3. You could
there.
have rolled a little bit higher. No, I almost did a shield with EDR, so I'd have all 3 types. I was like, no, that's too much. It'll be too.
Oh, you don't get EDR from Rage?
Just MDR and PDR.
That is interesting. That seems like something that should almost be EDR instead of MDR, in my opinion. But whatever.
I can get EDR with a different subclass, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
What was the damage again? It was 3, right?
3. Yep. 3 damage. That was a reaction roll to what was happening? Tick doing stuff. Yeah, Alex's rolls. Yep. And then, so I didn't interrupt you, Alex, right? That was the end of your turn also?
Nope. You're good.
Okay. All right. In that case, there's another reaction die because of the end of your turn. That one was actually in reaction to your check.
Oh, no, I was wrong. It is elemental and physical. I wrote it down wrong.
Oh, okay.
You guys were saying that, and I was like, actually, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Right? And I just,
Oh, that's what I was getting ready to say. You have elemental half, like
Right. Okay,
from
now
raging.
the enemy that reacts is indeed Majora's Mask, as it is taking a solid beating. It is going to get up from you. You would think that for a second, maybe it would consider, like you see that you're beating it up pretty good. You would think that maybe it would consider running away from you, and it absolutely does not. In fact, it seems eager to get back up on its, not feet, back up in the air, and just start like laying down and just spinning like crazy. Is going to do that. How far? It can move here still without issue, even with the difficult terrain. So we'll move here. That would prompt opportunity attacks from any marshals if you want to do them.
Yes, I will make a opportunity attack.
Okay. For the record, while you're figuring that out, it is attacking all of you on its way through, of course. But anyway.
No, I'm not going to take an opportunity attack. I'm going to hold mine.
I will. Can I try to make it stop spinning?
Is it well bloodied?
It is, yeah. You can, yeah. What would you try to do, Adelie?
I don't know. Just kind of like maybe just try to freeze it so it stops doing whatever it's doing.
Okay. I will let you spend an action point to try to do that. And the DC is going to be a little bit higher because it's kind of like something that you're not as comfortable doing as it's off your turn. It's not like an actual thing necessarily. But just because it's going to be difficult, I'll let you spend an action point to do it. You can even spend 2 if you want to roll it with advantage, but the DC is going to be 18 to stop it.
I'll roll with advantage if I may.
Okay, 2 action points down. Feel free to roll with advantage, and this will basically be your opportunity attack. Just make it a spell check.
Yes!
Okay. So it's gonna be like a 24. Nice. Okay, so as this thing's spinning along, it will make attacks against you 3, but I'm gonna say that you do manage to actually stop the attack coming towards you, Adelie. So it does not attack you at all. And I'm gonna say, let's see, 24. I'm gonna say you actually hit it too and do 1 damage by default, but it's actually a heavy hit, making it 2 damage.
Baller.
Okay. So basically this thing comes through, it's making an attack on the other 3 as it's coming through.
I am
natural 1. Okay.
Nice.
Even cooler narratively.
This is supposed to be hard.
Even cooler narratively. So Adelie, you see this thing flip over and start spinning, and Tick, thankfully you're just low enough under these tendrils that it just like bypasses you completely, and before it can make it to Ben and Yearbolt, Adelie basically just like sends a bolt of ice at this thing that just like explodes like a Merv grenade and kind of like covers it and then like pins it down for a second before it can actually shake it off. And its attack is useless and wasted. That would be its reaction.
Does it get exposed? Just out of curiosity.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was an attack check. Yeah, 100%. 100%. It is exposed. We'll do that.
I mean, not that we need that assistance, but just out of curiosity.
Homer.
In case you don't know, I've been egging him on in the chat all week.
Yeah, like so much. It's not just now. For the viewers at home, our Discord chat's been
next attack, right?
What's that? The exposed is just on the next check.
Is it an attack check only, or? suppose. I don't remember.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess it depends
Okay.
on what you do. Generally, yes.
Attacks against you have advantage. Okay, attacks. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Trying to see what I'm gonna do. Or I guess, is it my turn now?
It's whoever. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna spend an AP to get next to it. So
Okay.
where's the? Where'd it go? Get back on that. All right. Yeah, an AP to get next to it. I'm gonna spend an AP to make a grapple check.
Oh, well,
Gosh, it only has to be the 9.
you never know. I'd only be a +5
Yeah,
actually.
okay.
I did a +8, so it'd be 15, but still,
Okay. Well, then it has a reaction.
it does. Okay. The three masks begin triangulating their own attack yet again. This time they're going to see Ben trying to grab up the mask, and they target Ben with this attack. There's a 16 against your PD, Ben.
That will be a normal hit.
Okay. It is 3 lightning damage as these masks send that towards you, but that's it for them.
I will just make a. I guess I'll just make a regular fist attack with 1 AP. Yeah, and I'll use a SP to do smite.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So, 15.
Okay, 15 is exactly a hit.
Okay, so that would be my 2 base, 1 from smite damage. I guess I didn't. My typical smite damage is always fire, so I was gonna say it's fire damage.
Okay.
Then my 1 AP or my free maneuver would be damage increase, so that'd be 4 damage.
Nice.
And I am in mongoose. Stance, so that gives me +1 damage. Oh wait, no longer flanked. So never mind. So just 4 damage on that. Yeah.
Okay. Did you attack since Yearbolt gave you bonus damage?
No, but
I don't think so.
I think it'd be past that, right? Wouldn't I just be on resistance at this point?
Oh, I don't know. Am I missing something there, Homer?
Yeah, because I thought he changed
Oh,
it to
yeah.
resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just on resistance now.
Okay, so 4 damage there.
Yep.
Oh, man. Chipping
and then
away.
I am also, as part of that turn, I was going to spend, because I have a monk flurry of blows,
Mhm.
I can spend 1 more SP to immediately make another unarmed strike
Okay.
against a creature within range. So it'd be on the same thing where I'd be
I
making
see what you're saying.
I'd be spending 1 SP to make another attack.
Yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying. We'll skip the reaction until after here.
Yeah, so that's 14 is probably not going to hit on that one then.
It doesn't quite, just misses.
Okay. Yep. So that would be. So now it would be on that reaction roll.
Okay. And I will listen. I'll re-roll even. All right, still an 11. Okay. So
It's the same roll.
yeah, exactly.
dice
Now
Decided.
the mask, angry at both Yearbolt and Ben, it's not even going to move over to Tick Tick and get a hit on all of you. It's going to stay right where it's at, and just spin up and start blasting.
For flavor, I'm gonna taunt it,
I
but
am
not
going-
literally taunt it.
I'm going to use an AP and an SP for endure
Ooh, okay.
with
okay.
my last. Well, actually, no, I gained SP back on that one because I made a hit. So I'd actually have another SP left. So I'm going to use heroic endure to try to make it 2 less damage if it does hit.
Okay. Nice. Sounds good. Okay, here we go. 23 against PD for
Glad I did
Yearbolt,
that.
Ben, and Adelie.
That is
It's SPD, right?
heavy.
Yep, PD. Yep, heavy. Okay, the base
Thank you. That
damage.
gives me some stamina.
The base damage is 2.
23?
Yeah, base damage is 2 with the 23.
Okay. So then if it's
This
a
is heavy for me.
heavy,
Okay,
would that be 3
be
then?
1 more damage to make it 3. Yep.
But only 2
What?
because you have your defense for me still.
Oh, nice,
Doesn't she?
Awesome.
nice. Good job. So it is only 2 damage. Okay, that's its
Perfect.
reaction.
What damage is this?
What kind? Piercing, I think is what I decided.
So, okay.
The
Wait, do I round up or round down? If I take 3 divided by 2, is it 1 or 2? Does anybody remember?
You always round up in DC20.
That's right. You always round
Yeah.
up thinking, so I take 2.
yeah. That's pretty funny though, because like rounding up is how much is. Do you round up with how much is reduced or how much is taken?
Oh,
Wait,
right.
So that
That's
actually
weird.
is written out. That actually is written out, and it's halved. So
Yeah.
you take the half of the result is how much damage you take.
You
Okay,
you add
so you're right.
you
Okay.
subtract first, then you multiply divide.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's its reaction. Was that also the end of your turn, Ben?
Yes, that was
Alright.
because I used my last AP to endure that.
All right. It spends. It doesn't. The masks now will react.
By the way, he took 1 cold damage when he hit me.
Oh, very important. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay. The masks will react. I feel like, I don't know, maybe they're just kind of going back and forth between Ben and Yearbolt. But this time they're going back for Yearbolt because all the trash talk.
I'll stick my
No,
tongue out
I'm
at
just
him.
kidding.
Exactly.
So the
No,
masks.
he's literally in game. He's trash talking.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Perfect. So the mask will roll an attack against Yearbolt with a 15 against PD.
That's barely a hit. You gotta do more. I gain stamina when you hit me harder. So he's like, that's all.
Okay.
That's it.
That's all you got. So it's 3 lightning damage.
Okay. So it's only 2 lightning damage,
Perfect.
and I don't even get D from it. That's so.
All the reactions are done. Who's next?
Be Adelaide, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, I kind of want to do something dumb.
What you thinking?
I
You
want
do heavy
to-
hits. Nothing's dumb.
I mean, that's true, but I don't know if I'm hitting anything right now.
That's
Like,
true.
hear me out. I want to do disguise self. I'm gonna disguise myself as the mask is dead, and then hopefully they won't see me as like or they'll be like, "Whoa, what's going on?" Whatever. And then I'll have 1 action point left, and I'll probably just try to throw one of my daggers at the mask.
Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, so you're basically trying to confuse the other masks.
Yeah, and make them not try to hit me.
Okay, that's interesting. Disguise self is a spell normally, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and just
Yes.
make a spell check, and we'll see if this can confuse the masks a bit when you do that. Oh, okay. Well, it'd be 11. Honestly, hold on. I'm gonna have them roll 2, kind of like an insight thing with a straight D20. They actually roll really badly. Okay. So, interestingly, you guys are watching Adelie. You're like, all right, it's your time. And she literally just turns into another version of Majora's Mask. And it looks, it's like interesting.
I will
You
say
guys-
though,
Good.
I don't want to just like, I don't want to cheat myself, but it says make a DC 15 spell check, so I don't even know if I deserve it.
That's okay. I'm going off the
No.
books
You
a little
still,
bit here. No, this is good.
You still get it. You still train. You still disguise, but it's just
Oh, really?
creatures would typically have advantage on perceiving if you're it or not.
Right.
Oh,
On
okay.
a fail.
Perfect.
So yeah, no worries. You guys can tell that it's not the best. You're like, that's not quite right. But the rest of the masks are actually kind of confused. Like they see Adelie, see the mask, and they're like, what's going on here? And I'm actually going to put the dazed condition on them for a moment as well, at least for now. Okay. And then what else did you want to do? Well, actually, I guess, hold on. There's a reaction roll made first. Okay. They are not able to react.
Nice.
Majora's Mask is still pinned down and looking pretty rough, and the other masks are just like, what's going on? So what else did you want to do?
And then I'll use my last one to throw my dagger at the mask.
Okay. Nice. Very cool.
I think you could cast a regular spell because the disguise self isn't a spell attack, so you don't have disadvantage in the newest version.
That's true. That is something that changed with the rules. Since it wasn't a spell attack, you could attack with a
Okay.
spell without having disadvantage now. Yep. If you
It's
want.
okay, but I thought I could only use 1 MP every turn.
You can't use an MP. You'd have to
No,
use
no,
a spell
that's-
that is
Oh, like
per
a
spell as well.
non-MP spell.
The limit on your MP is per action, not
Yeah,
per
so
turn.
you still could.
So you
Yeah.
can, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
And
okay.
you can spend up to 2 MP in a action.
This
It's your
is
level 3.
everything.
Because you're level 3, that's why. For that
We
one.
weren't too afraid of you to let you know how powerful you really were.
Yeah.
I'll do air slash. I'll try to blow him up. Can I do that?
Heck yeah. All right, sick. Let's go for it.
Oh.
Okay, so that would only be it'd be under 15. Know that. So unfortunately, you do miss with that. But you're an interesting Majora's Mask mimic right now. Okay. So he's going to
So excited
roll
this is so cool.
to react to that. That time it is able to. I think the last thing that happened was the masks attacked Yearbolt, so they're still kind of dazed and confused and trying to figure out what's going on there. So Majora's mask, unfortunately, is going to spin up in place where it's at, which will be an attack against Adelie, Ben, and Yearbolt. Any reactions?
I will spend my last 2 key points for uncanny dodge
Okay.
for disadvantage.
Okay. Here we go. A dirty 20 against PD.
I need a disadvantage roll
Oh, is that how that works? For
me.
Yeah, one more.
okay,
I
sorry.
need I need one more for me because he has to roll a disadvantage. Oh my god.
Worse.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. All right.
Well, Ben is down regardless.
Ben is down.
No.
So
Yeah.
like he's at,
Last stand.
yeah. Go ahead.
Well, it depends on what the damage output is. That's going to be a heavy though against me.
Okay. A heavy.
Okay.
The base damage is 2, so it'd be 3 against you then.
All right, so 3.
Mhm.
So I will be -1 on death's door.
Okay.
And whenever my teammates are on death door within 20 spaces of me, I begin to surge with ancient power. While they remain on death's door, their PD and AD is increased by 5 until combat ends.
Whoa, that's
Until combat
cool.
ends.
That's
Nice.
awesome. Wow.
I get you said my PD.
And AD.
PD and AD are both increased by 5
Oh.
until combat ends.
Nice,
That's crazy.
nice.
While on death's door. Okay. That's sick.
And yeah,
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm
Only
finally
once per
bloodied.
combat, so
Okay.
I'm glad you got to use that. At least somebody did.
Okay.
Oh no, the bard I built has something for that.
Okay, that was its reaction to Cassidy's check. Cassidy, you didn't have any more action points, did you?
No.
Okay. So this is another reaction roll at the end of the turn. Okay. The masks do actually snap out of it a little bit, but still they are dazed. So they're going to target Yearbolt, but their attack will be at disadvantage. So, here we go with that.
Oh,
Okay. Well, good thing it was disadvantage, I guess.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. So it'd be an 18 against PD for Yearbolt.
It's just a regular hit. That's so boring.
3 lightning damage, so only 2 after MDR or EDR rather. That is so boring. They're really just
I am
not
getting
quite getting you enough for you to benefit from it.
I mean, he looks like he's getting it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
pretty
true.
low now.
The health bar
I
is
think I just
No.
took like 6 damage. Oh, I took how much did I take? Like 8 or 10 damage this round. Like I'm taking 1 damage.
Okay, that's all the reactions though.
That's okay. It's my turn, right? It's my turn. Okay. So Yerbear's like, all right, it's time for those guys to go die over there. Oh, that's what his name was before. Sorry, Yerbolt. Excuse me. So
I remember
Yerbolt's
that.
like, it's time for you guys to die.
you're
So
better.
he's gonna come up here using sprint, so that's free. And then he's gonna do Path Carver with advantage for 3 AP and 1 SP. And since I have so much AP, I think I will toss another one in for an extra damage. If that's actually, you know what? Let me just double check the things I can do with that really fast. What its stuff is. No. It would be 2 SP for extra damage. That's right. I'll do. No, I won't. I will save that for now. Oh, you know what I haven't been doing? I've been forgetting about grip points. I should probably start using those.
That's true.
Okay. So, anyway, sorry, got distracted by myself there for a second. Okay, so Path Carver with advantage. Let's see here. Yes, this is against all 3 of their 80s.
Nice. Okay.
So that would be 18.
18 against all their ADs. That is a heavy hit on all of them.
So I would do base, charge, and then AD. Not AD, what am I thinking? What did you say? Heavy hit?
Yep.
Plus rage. So it's only 4. 4? Why did I think it was going to be more than that? Okay, that's disappointing. 4 damage against all 3 of them.
That's disappointing. That's a collective of 12 damage in one shot.
I feel like I could have done so much more. I will stay right in the middle of them as well, even though I can decide to be anywhere along the line that I want to be at the end of the attack.
Oh, okay.
And then for my last one, I think I'm going to taunt and spend an SP on it for sustain and taunt all of these guys as well.
Nice. Okay.
So he's gonna be like,
So
bring
they
it.
don't react to everyone's too caught up in their battle already to react to the strike itself.
I've forgotten what I roll for taunt.
Okay.
Why is my brain not working? What do I roll again?
Should be an attack check or intimidation check. Something like that.
Influence check. I roll an influence check.
Oh.
They roll a charisma save.
Okay, gotcha.
That's right. I knew I had put stuff in influence for a reason. So why did I put? Okay. Influence check. Yikes, 10.
Okay.
So there'll be a charisma save from the three of them.
Okay.
Oof.
They're in general acting as one unit so far. So I was going to do the one save even before it was a 19, I swear.
That's fair, actually. They attack together and everything. So
Right.
okay, that's fair.
So unfortunately, they do succeed that. You lay down a whole lot of damage in a hurry, though. It's pretty good. And then that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, 12 damage. That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay, there will be 2 reaction rolls. One against your intimidation check. Okay, and we'll handle that one first, but against the end of your turn as well. Okay, there's another. Okay, so the mask itself. Seeing that Yearbolt has made his way over to the other masks, Majora's mask is angry. It's going to buzz right through Ben, unfortunately, and land
Ben's on the
over.
ground. It's okay. He's just going right over me.
I mean, there actually is kind of some logic to that. I'm not gonna lie. Ben, give me a fate roll.
At the very least, prone has some advantages to not being hit, right? No, that's just range.
Not in this case, but for now. See the fate roll?
Ugh.
No, unfortunately, you are also
That's a low fate
targeted
roll.
with the attack. So, okay. So Ben and Yearbolt, any reactions to this spinning mask of death?
I think I want to do a dodge. That's an AP to give disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I'm gonna
spend
need to do
your
that.
Death's Door AP on that as well, Ben?
No, you've got your
I
plus
mean,
to hit.
uh,
Defensive aid. Plus 2.
It's true.
You're good,
No.
Ben. Just do it.
oh, yeah.
Okay.
You don't
Yeah,
want to
I
die. You
guess
should
I do.
actually.
Yeah,
You should
I
actually
guess I
do it.
will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Here we go.
It's gonna be a low
Disadvantage
roll.
rolls.
Oh, no,
Okay. It might all come down to this one then.
it's gonna be I knew this is what happens on your disadvantage rolls. I knew this happens
Yep.
on your disadvantage rolls.
Yep.
It has happened every night, or every time this night.
20.
like,
That's true,
disadvantage
actually.
one.
24.
Go higher.
It takes a cool damage for hitting me.
Okay.
Well, thankfully, I get that +5, so that's only
Yep.
going to be a normal hit.
Okay. 2 damage for a normal hit.
I'm getting
This is
there.
against my AD. It's a 24.
Yep.
That's not good because now it's a brutal.
Mm. So no
You
more
got
two.
reduction.
I'm down as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So is that everything, Cody?
Wait. I'll use all my. What am I thinking? I'll use all my grip points.
There you go. There you go. What are
Okay.
you
Yeah, I was going to say,
thinking?
don't you have
I
grip
keep
points?
forgetting. I keep forgetting I have grip points. So that would have been 4 damage. So I would have taken 1 damage, right? Because I have 3. Yes. So I still have 2 hit points. So
Okay. That was Ben's roll, the fate roll. That was 1 reaction of the 2.
And he's got 2, right?
Yep. So that was 1. Now the masks themselves, seeing the Yearbolt is nearly cooked here. They're going to focus fire on Yearbolt. And this will be the last time Dazed affects them from Adeli's magic trick. So Dazed will go off after this as well. But for now, it's 1 attack at disadvantage against Yearbolt. Any other reactions, Yearbolt?
I will happily spend another AP to give them disadvantage.
Okay.
Double disadvantage.
Sounds good. So 3 rolls.
Good
Okay.
one. That's not a good one.
Okay, so 12 against your PD, Yearbolt.
It's not a hit. That misses.
Nice. So you are able to. They're kind of like hard. You're too close. They're having a hard time triangulating and effectively actually hitting you with it. So they completely whiff as you dodge out of the way. Dazed condition ends on them. Okay, that's all the reactions. Someone do something.
Are we back up at the top of the round?
I think so. Everyone go. I think so.
I would
gone,
like
so-
to go first if that's all right.
Well, no, I think wasn't Yerber the top of the round
Yearbolt.
who just went?
Yeah, I already went.
Yerbolt? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yerbolt.
you-
Oh, okay.
go.
That was
Yeah.
actually the top.
You go.
Okay.
You-
Okay, my fault. But I would like to go ahead and start my overload once again. Go ahead and make a save just to see if this works out for me.
Sounds
It's,
good.
-1,
question?
so it's yes.
The group of 3 other masks, are they bloodied?
They are. Yes.
Nice.
Get some area stuff in there. They're all super low, I got.
So it's 1 more exhaustion, but I am still raging more or less. I'm overloaded.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Nice.
So first thing I'm gonna be doing is running over to Ben to try my best to stabilize him, or at the very least do do 1 medicine check to recover 1 HP if that's going to be possible.
Okay, let's do it. This is where reactions can feel real brutal, possibly.
You know, it would be funny if you just take the last bit of vampiric touch. It just you're down. You got.
Oh my gosh. I can imagine it now, like on the battlefield, right? You run over to him. Oh, I got you. Don't worry. You fought good.
Just take the rest of their life.
If I had movement, I would say make me the living bomb if I had movement.
Like, that'd be funny. But medicine check where you hopefully I can stabilize. It's not the best. What's a no?
I'm bleeding more.
So is there nothing that happens there, or is there like stabilized but not HP gained or whatever?
I honestly don't have the medicine check in front of me. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's a DC 10 at the very least.
Yeah, probably.
I would guess it might. I would almost guess that stabilizing is like a free thing. Like he doesn't bleed out, but he probably doesn't heal any. But I actually don't know.
So does that mean that would bring him to 0?
Yeah. So medicine check is, so it actually says you can spend 1 AP to touch a creature to tend to its wounds, make a DC 10 medicine check. Success, you end 1 stack of bleeding on the target. But it doesn't say anything for failure.
Oh, geez. Okay.
So I failed.
Yeah.
I guess so. Okay. All right.
Hey, either way, that kind of made Tick angry, and you're gonna start hearing him kind of saying his name, just growing a little bit in his chest, right? You're just gonna hear it like not audibly at first, just like this faint tick in his chest, and then you're gonna hear a just resounding sound coming out of his mouth, just pop, 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 as you see this like blinding light start to resonate as he releases his draconic breath weapon. This is going to be a focused attack, and it's also going to be amplified by +2 MP.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Bringing it to a
awesome.
base damage of 8.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and see how this works. Not to mention, I also only have to use 2 AP for that, so there's 1 left. Might as well do it with advantage, right?
Absolutely.
Hey,
What's the target?
Both of your low rolled out. You can only roll high at this point.
And with advantage.
I'm also overloaded. +11.
What? Both of those were 6?
That's crazy. The exact same. But 17 to hit.
Okay. Who are you aiming at?
Oh, I was gonna aim right at Majora's Mask.
Okay. You do hit. Okay. So you hit, and the violence of like the masks shifting around and like constantly like surging their electricity to attack. Majora's Mask moving around. All of it. As soon as you hit with your breath weapon, it like pierces straight through Majora's Mask, and you watch all of the masks clatter to the ground.
Nice.
And you see there the tentacles, the tendrils that were coming out of the mask kind of recede back in and just kind of vanish. And you see just like an eyeball pop up off of the top of the mask and then sprout horns on its sides. And then out of the mask jut arms and legs, and you would just now be entering phase 2 of the battle. That's the creature you're looking at.
What?
So that's what you're working with. So that's the thing. The other masks stay down on the ground. This creature takes the place of the previous iteration of Majora's Mask that you were fighting. As it stands up.
Oh, I also have concussive breath, so if there's a chance, I'd like to be able to push it as well, just when you're done.
Okay, absolutely. How far?
Draconic breath weapon can force all targets to make a physical save. Save failure, the target is pushed 1 space plus 1 additional spaces for every 5 it fails.
Okay, we'll send it flying. It was like the last thing it can do.
And I believe that physical.
Can I duck?
I believe that physical save is either against my attack, which was the 17.
Oh, okay. Maybe we should actually see exactly how far it
the
goes.
direction it goes.
Yeah, I was curious about that too. If
It
not,
doesn't
I'll
say
let
direction, but I'm gonna assume.
I'll let Airbolt duck it. That's okay. No big deal.
Yeah.
Hopefully the
Okay.
mask didn't elongate yet.
So I'm gonna say it fails your save immediately because it's like at the brief moment that it was actually impacted, it had no function left in its current form, So it fails to save with like what would be like a natural 1, basically. So it'd be pushed probably all the way up against the wall, but I'm not sure how much damage it would also take possibly from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spaces to the wall. We want to just push it to the wall and call it good, or do the math and figure it out?
That's fine. You can push it to the wall.
Right.
Did the damage that I did, was it like just enough to make it to phase 2, or was there any spillover?
There
Or
would be
would it
some
not happen?
spillover for sure. It had 2 HP left, so you just absolutely decimated it. So it was
Nice.
8 damage.
It was a base damage at 8. My spell focus gives me an extra 1 for 9. And
was
then
a-
if it was a heavy brutal, I don't know, but it was just
Yeah.
17 to hit.
Okay, 17. So that was a normal hit. So that would bring it to 9 damage with your extra one, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 of the damage went to the original form. 7 damage rolls over to this one. Okay. Now, here we go. Phase 2. Do we want to take a quick break and see we can wrap this thing up in a hurry, or skip the break? and
There are
just-
only 2 phases.
There's technically a third phase,
Oh man.
but these 2 should be much faster, as now the mask is acting
I-
almost out of desperation.
I'd be pro skipping the break.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just
might as
making
well.
death saving throws, so my turns are going to be quick.
that's true. Okay. All right.
Well, you take don't you take like 1 bleeding damage at the beginning of each of your turns?
Yeah, I've only got 2. I've only got 2 chances. That's all I got.
Someone needs to run over to him and save him.
So, you're noticing when the hands and legs sprout out of this thing, that when it actually stands up, it does it stands up from being pushed back, and it almost like it jolts in place as it is jumping back and forth, almost like excited, like it's warming up. And it is like its leaps back and forth are a blur. Like it is insanely fast the way it's moving right now. Its reaction die is a D20.
Okay. All right.
As it is just way too freaking fast. Okay, but anyway, it is your guys' turn.
Is it like top of the round, or are we just continuing where we're at? Like, is there some like combat
It would be
refresh or no?
Probably continuing where it's at.
Okay.
Because if we started a new initiative, a couple of my things refill. That's why I wanted to know.
Oh, well, we can do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do that. Even if we,
That means Draven stabilizes. Not Draven.
Yeah.
Ben.
Yeah, because if we're leaving combat to re-enter combat, wouldn't I stabilize at that point to 1 HP?
yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. We'll do exactly that. We'll say this thing is launched over there for a second. You guys are able to kind of like recoup just enough. And then you look back over and see that it stands up and is doing all this. So yeah, we'll say that that's totally fine. We might as well re-roll initiative 2, technically, just in case anyone gets like natural 20s or anything to boost their next actions.
All right.
Ooh, look at that one.
Make me
That's
the
that's a
living
D.
bomb.
All
We
right.
got this.
So Ben, the very first thing you do, you have advantage on. And let's see, Ben and Alex. Actually, Ben, just Ben. You would also get a D6. So you've got a D6 to whatever check you want, and your first action also has advantage. It's worth it.
Okay.
Worth it all along. But anyway, did you actually go through? You went through all your action points, right, Alex?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Sorry. Whoever.
What did I?
Does that mean I have
Cassidy roll?
max stamina? If this is a new encounter?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
technically.
Did
Stamina would be yours.
Nice.
did Kaz roll? Did Cassidy roll?
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
No worries.
Oh, not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, is it what 20 something? Or I don't know what her agility is.
Oh yeah.
To
What's
add
your
to that.
agility, Cassidy? That would be added to that.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I can't find it.
You're good.
Oh, it's only 1, so 18.
Well,
Okay.
you'd get a combat mastery plus that, so you'd have a 30-20.
Oh, love that.
Oh, nice. 30-20. Okay. Adelie, you will have a D6 to whatever check you want to,
Yay!
because you rolled well enough to be aware of taking advantage of the situation. So, a D6 to whatever check you do when it is your turn. Anyway, whose turn is it? What do you guys do?
I've only got the 1 HP left right now, so I'm not gonna go first. I'm gonna save my turn a little bit.
If it's new round and everything, I can go first, but try to slow it with slow time, unless anyone else wants to do anything.
I feel like that's pretty sweet.
I'm
No,
fine with this.
I'm good.
Yeah, totally. So, let's see. Probably not long enough for a short rest, right?
No.
Ah, darn it. That's all right. Either way, I'm still gonna go ahead and activate my overload magic. I think you can do it once. Okay. Yep, never mind. Overload magic. Let's see how it goes for me this time.
Nice,
Okay, 17.
Better.
nice.
Easy,
Better.
no exhaustion.
Good.
Next up, we're also going to be using slow time on this guy right over here. And slow time's 1 AP, 1 MP. And I'm also going to charge it up with both lethargy first and then stolen time. Lethargy
Okay.
gives them slowed and stunned 2, and then stolen time, you gain half the target's speed for the duration. So whatever speed he had left, I'll steal half of that.
Whoa, that's crazy. Okay,
And
Nice.
that's
also
gonna
my
be
chosen spell
insane. What a
school,
cool
so-
and convenient thing. That's gonna be crazy.
but let's go ahead and get this rolling. It's actually only 1 AP and just a crap ton of MP, so I'm going to charge it up with double advantage to
Nice.
use everything else.
That's awesome.
16 plus 11, 27.
27. Okay, now what is that against, or is that a save?
Charisma
slow
save.
time.
Charisma save.
Yep.
Okay, it's one of its lowest.
Gosh, that
saves.
thing's got to have like.
Okay, 20.
Much better. So it is going to be slowed and stunned 2, and then I'm going to steal half of the speed that it has after that.
Okay, this thing can move 20 spaces,
Nice.
Oh my
so
god!
you can move 10.
So slowed and stunned. I think slowed brings it down to half speed, and then slowed 2 would bring it down to. I don't have it in front of me. I need to pull it up.
Stun 2 means it loses 2 AP, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, nice.
which means that its next. Well, it will unfortunately hardly matter, but it would normally be, however much it's stunned or action points it's missing, kind of thing, would be disadvantaged with its reaction rolls. So it would be its next 2 reaction rolls would have disadvantage.
Nice.
Yeah.
With a
Yeah,
D20.
stunned is you reduced your AP by X. So
And what was slowed? Do you have those in front of you too? I'm just scrolling for
yeah,
conditions.
slowed is every 1 space you move costs an extra space of movement.
Okay, so slowed 1 gives you half movement, and then slowed 2 would give you a fourth movement.
Oh, it just
Yeah,
increased
so-
the cost of each movement for him.
Yeah, so it'd be an extra
Mm.
the 2 space. So every 1 space would cost at that point 2 spaces of movement. Slow 2 would be
Okay.
you got to pay 2 spaces
3.
to go 1. 3.
I see.
Right?
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. My fault.
Okay,
And
so
his
you've got
movement's only 10 now, right? You
Right.
cut it in half and gave him slow 2,
Yes.
so
Slowed
you can
and
move
stunned.
3 spaces now.
nice. That's
you went
crazy.
from 20 to 3.
And you gained 10 spaces of movement with that, which is crazy.
And just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my movement as well. I'm gonna run up to Gerbolt and really like, you good? Everything good? Yeah, you're good. All right, back here.
just because you can. You just like almost teleport. You're just like a blur, just like this thing. That's awesome. Okay, so it will have a reaction roll to the check with disadvantage. Okay, and unfortunately, it does still react.
Wow, you are so good at those today.
Yeah, and of course,
gosh.
unfortunately, the target's only 4. But you know what? How about we do this? You specifically like cut his speed, which is why the reaction die is so high. You cut his speed in half.
Ooh, lower
So let's
reaction
actually
die?
straight up change his reaction die to a D10 for now.
Okay.
Well, that's a
I'm not
thing.
gonna stop you from helping it.
I mean, it makes sense. The only reason his reaction die so high is
Well,
that.
it does because you talked about that when we were doing the initiative before. Was like there's things that
That's
could
true.
change that
Yes.
initiative during combat.
So let's re-roll that entirely. A D10, and still I'm gonna do it with disadvantage because the action points thing. Okay. So already for that first reaction, he will not react. Now for the end of your turn reaction die, still at disadvantage. Oh, just manages. Okay,
Go
okay.
get it, though.
Okay, but he can only move 3 spaces, so he literally can't even reach you guys, which is awesome. He seems very physical. He's not like wielding anything. He doesn't pull anything out to like throw at you, or doesn't seem to be attacking you at range when he's moving up. He's literally just like moving up, and you see him kind of like trying to run, and it's like he's just like in cement for the moment. So he, I guess for his action, he'll take the dodge action, and that'll be it.
When will it make its repeated charisma saves against that, though?
On Alex's turn.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Okay, so who's next? That was kind of awesome.
No,
Is it me next?
I'm gonna hold off still.
Sure,
Yeah,
it can
If
be.
you
Why
want
not?
to run over to Ben and maybe try to heal him, that'd be dope. Or if you got a really
Wait, is
big
Ben
attack, that'd be
down?
cool too. No, Ben's not down, but Ben's not doing good.
Oh,
And
I was like, I thought I was up right now.
Considering I only have one more hit point than him, that is double. But if there's someone that can heal, I don't mind being second on the list.
I would heal. I would heal you first because you're closer. So you would need to be. I think you would need to be healed first. If someone can reach you with does Adelaide have heal spells?
I don't, but I have health potions that I had on my person for forever ago. Does that count still?
I'll allow it.
Oh my gosh, I forgot. Ben has a tier 9 health potion too.
Oh my gosh, get out of here, Chris. You don't have to heal Ben.
I went too high. Okay, I went too high with that one. Okay.
Turn the F into an A when you could have been like the F could have been a B. You know, it's like
Yeah. I reach too far sometimes.
well, you're both
Okay,
usually
so
like,
you
oh, you
said-
guys are so weak and you need healing potions, and right now he's like, did any of you have any healing potions? I might have been wrong about that.
I have 3 of them. So who all needs them, or just you?
I think both of us wouldn't need them.
True,
Yeah.
Ben and Yerbolt.
Okay.
Yerbolt, like I said, Yerbolt's
Um,
closer to getting hit, so I would try to heal him.
Not necessarily. I can run up and hit him and run away. Unless he's got reach, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity. So I could just kite him if need be.
Oh, he doesn't get an attack of opportunity? Oh, because you're one. Because you're 'Cause I
have
yeah.
reach. If he has reach,
Yeah.
he does. But if he doesn't, he won't.
Yeah.
Cody's like, well, he's got reach now.
No, he doesn't. He does not.
So can I just like throw them to you guys, or do I have to be like over there? Because I'm kind of freaked out.
You can just throw them for an action point, and then they can have them. I'll allow that.
Perfect. Is that going to be 2 action points if I'm throwing them to both?
Yeah, probably.
Go
You could
ahead.
just
Go
move
ahead.
up. And then throw to me.
Yeah, just do that. Yeah, do
That's
throw it for sure.
I just meant like you might as well move
Well, I
up
could-
next to Ben and stuff, and get closer, and
I
then
could-
only throw to me.
I can do whatever. Like I can give both of you them. Maybe I can move. Should I move like maybe here? Close
Sure.
enough? Okay. So do I have to roll for that, or
Yeah.
can they just like catch it?
Nah, you're good. It'd just be the one. Honestly, we'll just
Okay,
do the one
perfect.
action point to move, and you're close enough to Ben. You can hand that off, no problem. And then 1 action point to throw one to Yerbolt, and that's fine. So 2 action points down. They both have potions. That works for me.
Okay. And then I don't see it like on the website, but is magic missile still like a thing? Can I still do that?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
That's no problem.
I
at all.
would like to do that.
Okay, so you've got 2 action points left, and I think it's I don't know, maybe 1 mana too for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two. Am I close enough?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
7 spaces. That's not far. Yeah, you're good.
Dude, I'm literally goated.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so goaded right
Oh
now.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
So
so
that's- 24.
Magic Missile doesn't. So it's Arcane Bolt now, but it doesn't cost an MP to use. Like Magic Missile and 9.5
Oh.
cost an MP to use.
Okay.
It's Arcane Bolt kind of now. That's what acts like Magic Missile.
Mhm.
So, and that's just AP only.
Okay. Nice. Okay. In that case, is it 2 AP still, or is it just 1, Chris?
No, it's only 1 AP.
Okay. Nice. So
No way.
yeah. So you want to do anything with that extra AP then?
But you can do damage. You can do
That's true.
yeah.
Advantage would be crazy
I'll
because
do-
I'm probably not going to do better, but
I'll do gust. And I'll just push some wind his way to like just like push him away. Be like there.
that's fun. Okay. Let's do this. So the attack check is definitely going to hit. And then go ahead and make another spell check for me, and we'll see what happens with that. So the attack check imagine for Arcane Bolt's probably just a 1, but it's a 24.
Yeah,
So-
and it's against AD.
Oh, that's big. Okay. So it's actually a brutal hit then. So that brings it to 3 damage with the Arcane Bolt. Amazing.
Hey, you have a D6 you can roll on that to bump that higher.
That's true. If you want to.
Oh my
with Gust.
gosh.
Yep. Nice.
Okay.
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 Or I meant
okay,
like
not
on
bad.
your arcane.
Oh.
That helped it. Didn't he?
Either way,
Should I do that instead?
do you want your bonus to Gust or bonus to? It wouldn't make a difference for the attack. So let's put it on Gust. Make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
So it's actually gonna be 11, 12, plus 3 for 15 with the Gust. Okay, and I'm gonna say that's actually enough to physically push him back another space.
Nice.
Okay. So he took the damage from Arcane Bolt. The Gust pushes him back as well. And his action points are normal again. Well, they're not normal, but he already took the penalties from the 2 missing action points. So the reaction dice for those, now still a D10, does not react after getting blasted by the Arcane Bolt. Okay, the Gust kind of wakes him back up a little bit. It does push him back. He's going to spend his reaction to move up the 3 spaces that he can, getting a little bit closer to Yerbolt, ever closer. And then for his reaction, or not, for his actual action. Oh, I forgot to incorporate the dodge last time. I'll remember, he's dodging. Okay, so that's it for him. That's his reaction. Who's next on y'all's side?
Do you want to go or you want me to go?
It's up to you. I'm good either. Actually, wait. Can I go so I can make sure I'm raging before he starts hitting me?
Yeah, I kind of like to. That's why I'm trying to give you that
Before he starts
opportunity to
hitting
see
me.
if you want to go. Yeah.
Drink a potion. Is that a free action or is that a action?
I think it's an action point.
Dang it! That messes up my whole economy.
I could be super generous.
How much
and
is the
just say it's
healing
minor
potion
action.
for? Do we know?
Give me a fate roll.
Do we know what
I'm not sure what tier it was for
a
Adelaide.
fate roll?
But that's okay. Yeah, it'll be fun. Go ahead and hit me with a fate roll.
You have 20.
Not bad. We'll say it's
tier
a.
9.
We'll say it is a tier 3 potion, and it will. So that heals you 6 HP.
Nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna start by drinking that. I think that is gonna make sense. Plus 6. Okay. Let's do rage.
Okay. So yeah, while you're thinking about it, you guys are noticing that the mask is very damaged. Like it still has the hole you punched through it before it transformed, and it's also cracked in many different spots now too. So like even right now, despite this thing moving around and being crazy, the mask looks pretty damaged.
Ooh, here's the problem. Hold on. Hold on, give me 1 second.
You're good. Who's on deck? Will it be Alex?
The move action
I will
I
make-
can
Oh, Ben. Okay.
I can break up, right? I don't have to use all those. Yeah. Okay,
Correct.
so that does make sense. Okay, so I'm gonna back up 2. So if I will give out my battle cry. No, I'm gonna have to skip that because I did the healing. Never mind. Sorry. Okay.
You're good.
So I'm gonna back up two spaces with my sprint, which won't use an AP, and then I'm gonna charge forward 2 spaces and attack with advantage, and then I will finish my move after.
Nice. That's cool. That's smart.
Oh, wait. Did I only roll once?
I think so.
That's 2 times. No, I can read. Okay, let's try again. Here we go. 15.
What's it against?
This is against PD. This is just a regular attack.
It unfortunately does not hit. This thing is able to move out of the way just in time and avoid the hit.
Do I get to jump back before he rolls his?
Ooh.
I don't. Right?
Ooh, good question. Let's see if it
I think I
matters.
do.
Okay, it does matter. Yeah, sure.
All right, bring it on. No. He can attack me. That's the rules, right?
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I would say normally if I
like
was being
interrupts,
nice,
right?
I'd say yeah, he'd attack you.
Yeah. then
So
bring
he'll
it on.
move 1 space forward, and like a blur, his fist is in the air, and then it's at your body. Anything as a reaction? No. Okay, his bonus went up a little bit. It's an 18 against PD.
It's just a regular hit.
Okay.
I don't even get stamina for this. Lame.
4 base damage, bludgeoning.
That's only 2.
There
And
you
he
go.
takes 1 cold.
Yes, nice. Good call. Good call out. Okay.
Actually, I
I
don't think could he? How? Wait. Oh yeah. Because it's difficult terrain, but he was only 1 space away, so he could still make it. Never mind. Sorry.
No, you're good. It's worth checking on. You have stuff with your turn still?
Yeah, I still had some movement, but I will. Yeah, I will move back. We'll see if he does an attack of opportunity against me.
He will roll a reaction die to possibly take an opportunity attack against you. Okay. But he actually can't attack you outright. So the reaction, all right, yeah, he would. That's how opportunity attacks work. So yes, so he would roll an attack check against you because he is able to react.
Oh,
But
nice.
lands on a natural one, giving him the exposed condition. Okay.
Nice.
Dang it, I forgot.
Ben and Tick Tick no longer have their plus.
All right.
Okay.
Guys, it was
Okay.
worth it to heal. I'll boost you.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
I think so, right?
Yep. All right.
Yep.
So what I've just realized and what I messed up my whole last phase was that monks can regain their key points whenever they spend stamina. And I could have been using Uncanny Dodge a whole lot more than what I did. I didn't realize
Oh.
you regain those when you spend stamina.
Okay.
And I would have
okay.
been using it so much more. So I'm going to keep this in mind, hopefully, this time. First time playing monk. So
Right. fair.
um,
I just
I'm going to use an AP. I'm going to use an AP and an SP to do Meteor Strike. So that allows me, because I'm in Gazelle stance, so I can jump up to 8 spaces. And I'm going to make a melee martial attack against this. And this will be at advantage because it's exposed right now.
correct.
Well, I'm glad I'm doing it at advantage.
Right.
17.
Okay. Is it against PD?
That would be PD, I'm guessing, because it's a meteor strike. So I don't know if it's more of an area type of thing, because you're jumping and just hitting whatever right there.
Right. I
feel
don't know.
like well, I feel like this would be a PD. This would be a PD.
I agree.
So I'm going to be striking at something that I'm at a point where I'm going to. So I'd say this is 17 against PD.
Okay, I agree. That does not hit.
Okay. Wow. So I just
Unfortunately.
jump at it and I hit it and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, you
All right.
swing down, you hit the ground.
Okay. Oh, that's fine then. I have so I guess it'd be a reaction die at this one.
Yep. 1 is not able to react. Takes too much effort to dodge your attack
Okay.
first.
All right. I am going to use an AP. I'm going to use my minor action to grapple because we restarted. So I have a minor action
Nice.
for combat
Nice.
to grapple. And I'm going to use an AP to try to grapple with advantage.
Okay. Thinking. I like it.
Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use my D6.
Do it. And you should be able to do it then. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So he does fail the grapple. He's grappled by you. That was only a minor action.
All right. I have 2 AP left. For my 2 AP left, I'm going to use the slam maneuver, and I'm going to use charging slam. So that's going to be 2 AP with an SP. I am also going to, so it's going to be, so charging slam is, if this works, it's going to be a melee martial attack against the target's AD.
Okay.
So, and I have, that'll be all my stuff.
Okay.
Come on, please be against AD. Please be good against AD. Oh, 14 against AD.
14 just hits against AD.
Perfect. So, charge slam. I get to move up to my speed, pulling the grappled creature with me. And the grappled creature will take additional damage equal to the number of spaces moved as you slam. Because I am in Gazelle stance, I do get a +1 to my movement speed. And my current movement speed is 7, so I'll get to move 8 spaces. And the slam damage that it takes is 2 bludgeoning from my fist. So if that just hits, that will, or it'll be like an elbow, like a slam, like a type of thing. So I'm just kind of slamming it,
Okay.
and then I'm dragging it for 8 spaces, and it will take 8, so 10 damage total.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because charging slam is kind of broken right now because you get your full movement. You're not slowed with charging slam.
That's amazing. Okay. So, okay. That is enough. You see this mask. The limbs and legs on this mask basically just like pop off as you make this last attack and drag it. And so those just like disintegrate. The mask's eyes dim before it sprouts more limbs and grossness. Phase 3 begins now. You see it transform into a full-bodied creature at this point, looking something like that. Phase 3. You're noticing right away
Oh,
this
this is
thing
nasty.
is extremely slow. Perfect. You're noticing right away this thing is extremely slow as it's moving. Its reaction die is a D4. Its target is still 4. Okay.
And that would have been my whole turn. So
Did you still get to move it a whole bunch of spaces?
Yeah, I'd say so. So it would have been 8 spaces from where you were, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want it straight back?
I mean, I would be with it wherever it goes to.
Okay.
Maybe to the right or something.
So yeah, feel free. You tell me where, and it's going there.
Do you guys want me to move it further away from us, or I can move it down and pass
Further.
the air bear and maybe get an opportunity to attack as it goes by? Or yeah. Why do I keep saying
push it
Year
away.
Bear? I don't know why.
Year bear. That's what it was.
That's
I
a
remember
different
that.
version of it was Yearbear. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I can push it away, and I'll go 8 spaces to there.
To the floor, to the wall.
Just
Yeah.
straight back.
So I take it up to.
So basically, you're just gonna be
So I have
pinning
8
it against the
movement, so-
wall, and you're with it. Okay.
Yeah, so
that
I guess
was
I don't
enough
get to move it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Very good. All right. Adjust this a little bit. Okay. So you're noticing the mask and even the body of this creature is very just like it's cracked everywhere. The mask is actually like falling apart, just like pieces coming off of the what is now the armor of this creature. It looks incredibly angry, but it also looks weirdly armored, but also fragile all at the same time. It's a bit interesting. So also streamlining a few things
But
here.
I feel like these attacks are going to be massive.
So yeah, was that it for your turn?
Yeah, that would have been my whole turn.
Okay. Does it react? It does react. Okay. The D4, it lands on a 4.
I'll use
It's a 25% chance it
2
would.
key points for uncanny dodge.
Okay. Sounds good. Is rolling with a plus 11 in its final phase.
Oh God. Oh.
Okay.
17. Yeah.
Lurches up its arms. You hear the deep cracking of wood as it does. And it will swing down at you with a 17 against PD.
That is going to be a normal hit.
Okay. It is 6 bludgeoning damage.
Well, guys, it was good.
Did you not
It
drink
was
your
fun.
healing potion, man?
Oh wait, I didn't get one. Did I?
You did.
Yes.
Would you? Oh, hold on. I don't want
I
this to
thought
feel
you only-
terrible.
I thought you only got the healing potion. Oh, that's on me. No, that's on me.
How much
I
would you
wouldn't
have
be able to
healed?
do my turn. I wouldn't have been able to do my whole turn the way I did. So it works.
I kind of like the idea of him just like charging in there and like just taking it with him and like killing it, and then it just like
Yeah.
rises back up and slams him.
I mean, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
terrible.
Very
I
epic.
wouldn't have been able to roll with advantage on that one turn. I mean, I didn't need it, but I wouldn't have been able to roll with advantage on that one turn anyways. So that's okay.
It does make for an awesome, like cinematic moment. You're exactly
Yeah.
right. Like he just seemingly destroys the mask, drags it along. The dust settles. Another form just comes up, smashes Ben instantly. Like that's insane.
So do
I
I
I
get my
bought you
health?
some shit. You should have made me the living bomb.
Okay.
Not this time.
Yeah. Okay. So Ben, unfortunately,
Do you have the spell corpse body? Please tell me you have corpse body.
what does that even mean? Okay. Okay. That's
More impromptu explosives.
yeah. Right. Okay. It'd be one of you guys next.
Is that the name of the spell? Corpse body? Corpse?
Have I already went, right? Yeah. I already went.
Isn't it the top of the round or no?
What has Tick Tick gone?
Yeah, she gave the potions.
No, you. Tick Tick.
Oh, I haven't gone a second time, which would be the top of the round. But I started
Oh,
by
that was-
slowing it.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, top of the round.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
started by slowing
absolutely.
it. How did I forget about that? Well, if I go first, I can boost you guys with Battle Cry. But now it's far away.
I bought you guys some time. Use
It's
it.
far away.
I'll go first. I don't feel like I need too much help. I'm gonna stay far away anyway.
Okay. Can you
Gonna
stay within
move.
5 spaces of me, so I could still boost you the extra damage?
Yeah, absolutely. Just move over here for a
I
quick little
forgot.
sprint, and
Wait,
I'm
but do
gonna
you
go
still
ahead.
have that? Do you still
Wow.
have the extra
Uh,
movement if the other thing's dead?
I'm not 100% sure, but if I do have the extra movement, I'll definitely take it because I am just a speedy little guy. I don't have any negatives to my speed normally now.
Yeah, I don't know how long that would normally last, but
Are you there?
I'm cool with it.
I mean, it saved me an action point.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. It'd be really cool if you guys
I'll get
managed to wrap this up. So it'd be cool. I'm rooting for you.
definitely. I'll get nice and close so that way I use the majority of that movement And then the first thing I'm going to do is just charge up that last Draconic Breath weapon. It's it's 2 AP to start it up, 2 MP to empower it the way I'd like, and you're just gonna hear that tick, 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 and then eventually it's
cool.
gonna be a boom.
Love that. Okay, let's do it.
I also need to make sure that I overload my magic at the beginning of every round, so that's gonna be a quick check, and then I'm also gonna do it with advantage to do all of my AP.
Okay, nice. That sounds good. This will, regardless, this is going to advance you. No matter what happens here, this is going to advance you because you're going to learn some stuff, if nothing else.
For sure. Exhaustion 3. Now, advantage.
Man, an extra 20 would be clutch.
It would. A 16 and an 8. 24.
24. Okay, you ready for this?
Oh, hold up. Wait. Almost. 25.
25. Okay.
Yes, because I get a bonus to my spell checks for my spell focus that I always forget to add.
Okay, against PD or AD?
This is against PD for a focused attack.
Okay. You'll learn right now in this moment that I'll just give it to you straight here. His PD and AD are 26 exactly.
Okay.
But I'll say you notice with this impact that although it you see him kind of like almost wince away from it because he's not sure if he's going to be able to handle this hit. The magic kind of just like, disperses off of the armor just enough. But he looks actually afraid that if it impacted, that could have been it.
Wait, you said it's 26? Didn't he get a 26?
I think it's a 25
16,
total.
16 plus 9.
Math?
If I didn't math
Oh,
right.
well, your spell focus only gives you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's not a +2, it's a +1. Okay, so yeah, 25.
Okay. Okay. It's too slow to be able to react after that massive hit, though. Have you anything left for your turn?
I don't.
Okay.
I think not. At the very least.
Okay. Roll another reaction for the end of turn.
Yeah, might as well.
Does not do it.
Nice.
So next up, you've learned his armors are insanely high. That's what you've learned so far.
Is it? So it's both PD and AD. His armor is 26.
Yep.
I just took another point of exhaustion, and I only have +7 now for the next round. So it's going. I cannot hit this guy unless I get a natural 20. Can anyone else hit this guy unless they get something close to that? Because I'm useless now.
methods.
I will empower you.
There are methods. What do? You can do it.
You guys can you guys combo anything together?
We could push him, things like that, move him around that way. Let's see what his physical saves are like and things like that. Maybe.
My overload is also going to wear off too, so I'm actually completely useless. I have no chance of hitting this guy at all.
Well, do you have any
Would he
spells
have
that?
taken- Would he have taken extra damage for what he didn't take from the movement into the wall? Because he would have. He didn't
Some
move the
rollover
full
damage?
movement.
No,
No.
I'm gonna say no.
No. It would.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
There's actually a pretty specific reason why I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Well, if I take damage from him, he automatically takes 1 damage of my type, of my rage type.
Okay.
And
So there's that. I can, if I did a different aura when I raged, I can do stuff with that. No, because that's a different creature.
hey, can't you just living bomb me? Because it has to make a spell check against a repeated physical save to keep from burning. If it starts burning, there's no PD/AD for it to go against, right?
Well, you would be the one burning that would be taking the burning damage, and then it would have to avoid the bomb of your body.
So it'd have to
So
make
there
a
would
might
be-
save against your save DC, right?
I'm pretty sure it'd probably be an AD, but I'll look at it real quick.
Well, it says when you set a target, bomb. When a burning from this spell ends, the fire magic detonates in a 1-space aura centered on the target. Each target in the area makes a might save against your save DC. Failure, the target
Okay.
takes 1 fire damage.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to
Blow
do all saves
Me
then.
up.
Who?
I don't know if it will work.
But
It might have a crazy might.
Who would be next? Either Yerbolt or Adelie?
So you can go if you want. I just double checking a couple of my abilities with this.
Adelaide, what spells you got?
I don't know. I'm trying to look. None of this is doing anything. All it's doing is just putting them underwater, but it's not doing damage, damage.
Hold on, I keep forgetting. Is Adelaide a sorcerer or a penguin born? Or a wizard? Sorcerer or wizard?
I'm a sorcerer.
I'm always down too for this is kind of especially for Cassidy.
Overload.
Don't feel like you're completely bound to what's on your sheet. I'm always down for creative actions. If you can
Yeah.
think of something crazy.
You can always overload and bump up your spell check, which makes you hit harder.
Should I just do that?
Alex knows more about that than I do, so I don't know if that's going to work.
I mean, it could work out.
Right? Because she would get a +5 to whatever, to a spell check, right? She's already got 5 already on a spell check, so she'd get a +5, so she'd be able to hit with the +10. So she made a spell
Hopefully.
check that had, if she has something that has damage, right?
Might be able to squeak one out.
Should I try magic missile again?
It's in game. This is in the game. You got to go all out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know. I think my best bet is magic missile because that's like for sure gonna like happen.
Well,
Oh.
not really, because remember, magic missile, it's arcane bolt now. So arcane bolt, you're still making an attack against their AD.
Okay. Right. Okay. So
They-
what's
they got
something that's
rid
like
of
for
that whole,
sure?
They got rid of the guaranteed hit.
Does anything have like a guaranteed hit, or is it just like that's just what's up?
Yeah, they
Not
got rid of the guaranteed hit thing. They didn't like that.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll still try it because then if I get +10, basically
go for it.
from
It's true.
So if
Okay,
you want to
how much
overload
does that-
yourself, you just have to make a save. And you got to get over 15 to make sure you don't get exhaustion.
Okay, so I roll first to make a save over 15, and then if I do that, then I get to add all that extra stuff.
Yep. You'll get to add it either way, but you don't get the negative downsides if you are over 15.
Oh, okay. So I'll roll for that. How much like
Give it a
AP does
shot.
it cost?
You made it because you'll
No, you
have
did,
at
yeah.
least plus. Yeah, it's your spell or whatever check. So you're like 19.
Oh,
It's
Yeah, so
your
you're good.
highest
So no
attribute,
exhaustion.
which would be like a
okay, perfect. It does it. How much AP does it cost to like power myself up like that?
1 AP, 1 MP.
Oh, okay. And then I'll use, I'll do that, and then I'll use another AP to roll with advantage, if I may.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's freaking do this.
+10.
no.
Yep.
Okay, so
No.
21 ain't bad.
Wait,
It's
plus
still
5.
not enough for this.
Wait. Oh no, it's a 10, right? That's a +10.
Yep.
Oh,
So
you
thank
gotta be
goodness we get
kidding me.
advantage. Jeez, that just
Okay. So you get this thing prepared, but unfortunately, as it's focused, it's looking at you all. It's not necessarily distracted. It just takes the hit like normal. And unfortunately, it is able to brush it off.
What? For
Yep.
21?
Yep.
You got to get a 26.
It's,
Yeah.
Oh my
missed
gosh,
the
I forgot.
24.
Yep. Its
Yeah.
defense is
Yeah.
at 26 right now. Yep.
Oh my
I
gosh.
forgot about
We'll see if it can do
that.
any kind of reaction against the check. It actually can. All right.
Dude, there's something
This
you
thing
guys
can
do. There's something you can
Only
do.
move 3 spaces, which is enough to get to Tick Tick.
Sure is.
Okay. Any
Does
reactions?
stepping over my dead
dodge or
body
anything?
slow it down?
Nope. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
That's crazy.
You should probably take a dodge just to make it easy. Make it easy for me.
Okay. Sounds
It's got a
good.
+11 to hit.
Natural
Oh.
1. It completely fails. It lunges out towards you, but the thing is just too dang slow, and you are able to sidestep it no issues. It is also now exposed.
Nice. What is that again? Advantage on its attacks against it?
On the-
Yep. For 1 attack. Okay. That was the reaction. Oh, that was the reaction to Adelie's check. Adelie's turn is also over. Okay, it is not able to react
Nice.
any further than that. So, Yerbolt. What's the
So-
plan?
When I push things around and they can't move, then they take that damage instead, right? So in
Believe
like
so.
a blind rage of seeing his friend die, I think what Yerbo is going to do is he's going to basically charge and do the shove action,
Okay.
which means he is gonna. Since I'm raging, I believe I get advantage when I do make. Oh no, that's might saves. Damn it. Okay.
I will point out that this version of the Majora's Incarnation is giant.
Ooh, I'm not gonna probably succeed that. Okay, I will instead, and we'll just do an attack. It is possible for me to shoot. I lost track if I
There's
haven't moved since I
something-
left.
You guys can do
There's some
this.
MacGuffin.
I believe in you.
There's some-
There's ways. There's ways to up your checks even higher. You know how. You guys know the system. Well, I could explain it to
Like
Cassidy.
flank and things like that.
There's
Okay, so
flanks. There's help. There's help actions.
Oh my
I'm
gosh, can I help someone?
yeah, of course. I'm gonna start by moving
Oh my
here.
gosh. Why do we not think of help?
And moving there.
Because honestly,
So I'm
we
gonna get
abuse
to
help,
there.
and we can only really help each other when we're like literally right next to each other. Only a bard can
Yeah.
actually ranged help, but we abuse the heck out of it on our table. That's why we
Yeah.
are helping.
I think that's why I don't think of it, because you're right. You're supposed to be like right there.
You know, help is meant for touching
Okay.
people. That's not
That's
what I meant.
crazy because I feel like that's never how it works.
Well, depends on who's doing it and what they're doing and all that.
Okay,
You should have
so
played hard. Oh
if
wait,
I move,
Can
that's 1 AP.
Mhm.
And then I want to use 3 AP and an SP on this attack. So I can give myself triple advantage. So I get to roll 4 times with a +9.
And blinking,
Okay.
right?
Oh my gosh, that's huge. Okay.
Well, that's
how
what
do
the
you
+9 is from the flanking.
Oh, cool. And exposed.
+9?
and
How do you get
plus-
+9?
I
Yeah,
have a
he's
base
exposed
+7
as well.
because I have a versatile weapon. And then I get the +2 for flanking. So become a +9.
Nice. Dang.
using it
Oh my
two-handed.
gosh.
The shield has grasp, so it doesn't count. So for versatile, it doesn't count as me not using my bowl of pain in 2 hands.
Wait, hold on. You said you're using
This could be
like a pole weapon.
Yeah, it's
So that's
versatile.
a 2-hand. Well, you can't have
No, it's-
versatile with
it's
a 2-handed
actually-
weapon.
It's not 2-handed. It's but
Oh,
I'm
I
using
got you.
both hands
Oh,
because
I
have
got you. I
grasp
got you.
on my
Yeah.
on my shield.
I'm ready.
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
so ready.
That's what.
I
Okay,
believe
so
in you.
+9, and I was gonna get to roll 4 times, but I get to roll 5 times because he has exposed.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
That's
Yep.
gonna be all of my stuff. Just remove the SP.
Come
really fast, so I
on.
don't forget.
Come on.
Okay, 1,
Come
2,
on.
3, 4,
See?
5.
There it is.
Okay, 27
There it is.
Nice.
on the 5th
Come
one.
on.
Okay. You don't even have to tell me how much damage. You just have to tell me how you do it.
Yay!
Well, this is still one of those like he's totally just
27.
like enraged when he sees Ben go down. So he's like, I'm gonna teach you the meaning of pain because his weapon's called the pole of pain, and so he's just gonna come like running forward, and I'm thinking looking at this photo, he's gonna just like charge forward, and we'll say he makes multiple attacks just because of all of the different attacks, and so he
Right.
probably misses multiple times. But then it's like the last one, like we'll say maybe he gets it like I think there's maybe like a space between the abs and like the upper chest.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the idea that maybe he like slips it in there and it like goes up like inside of it and then like out the mouth. And he like skewers and like lifts it up because it's a reach weapon. So he's like
That's awesome.
he maybe can't lift it up, but he ends up like getting in really close and like shoving it up through the body.
Yes. Okay. You do exactly that. As you do it, the form of this thing basically just like fades into a mist as it completely dies. And in 3 separate pieces, the mask clatters to the ground. And you notice all of this mess that's happening, kind of just like the weird dream state situation that you're in, kind of just goes away. Like it just literally starts to fade out. And you, in like a weird swirl of thoughts, you find yourself back at the clock tower itself. You find yourself back at the clock tower, and you watch as the moon that is being thrust upon the city. You watch the giants literally just kind of like, almost like they don't even have to try anymore. The moon is no longer coming down. They just kind of like push it, and you watch it just like slowly just drift back up into the sky where it's supposed to be. And you did it. You saved the day. You see Skull Kid there at the clock tower, and he's just like,
Nice.
he comes up to you guys. He's like, you did it. What happened? And it's just like a weird little imp. It's like almost made of wood, and he's got like a little beak mouth and 2 like beady eyes. He's just like, you did it. What? And then like, do you hear the whole town is just like cheering? It's like insanely loud. The whole town's cheering. Everyone's celebrating. You did it. You win. You did the job that Link couldn't do in this alternative universe.
And then
Yay.
when everybody turns around, they see Tick Tick wearing the mask and the moon slowly descending upon the earth again.
Oh,
That's awesome.
Dude, that was epic, man.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. All right. I wanted to see you guys do it, and you would have either died or would have taken way too long. So I did make it a little easier. I'm not going to lie. Starting at
oh
phase
yeah.
2.
All right.
Yeah,
Whatever.
if you didn't start phase 2 over like that, we wouldn't have made it through it, I don't think.
Well, originally each version of the Majora that you had to fight had 40 HP. Phase 2 only had like 15, and that one only had like 3.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I brought it back. So, you know, whatever. You don't have to thank Homer for a TPK. But anyway,
It's
Like,
that was
that
fun.
was-
it did actually hurt me to have to restart because it cost me extra AP to bring back. Because I was
Oh,
at
that's
3
interesting.
stamina points, and it cost a so I got a stamina back, but then it cost a stamina to do rage again. And then, but it actually hurts me in AP
Yeah.
to restart.
And you killed Chris outright. I couldn't even use my thing when people go down.
Yeah, that's true.
That
That's
was
true.
my refill thing.
Yep.
That was all. I'm telling you, I like that initiative, that initiative setup of that, like do something, react, do something, react. Because it's like it's a real. I like that back and forth because it's sometimes the roll is good, sometimes the roll is bad, and you might miss a couple turns. So I kind of liked it.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's definitely dangerous to introduce something homebrew in a situation like this, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna kill you regardless.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, that that's a scary thing to have that possibly tainted taste of the whole thing. But you know, whatever.
No, I think it made it fun. I really do. I think it made it a lot of fun.
I think y'all
I
were
didn't
good
even run
sports,
out of mana yet.
right? Exactly. I think y'all were good sports. Thanks for stinking it out through the meat grinder. You did just fine.
Thanks for not making us all die.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anytime.
That was a cool story though. I actually I want to know like what's up.
You should play the game. It's
You
an
should
awesome
play
one.
the game. It's amazing. I stole this
Yeah.
directly from the game.
Those games like scare me though, you know.
That
Yeah.
one specifically will, yeah.
Yeah, Majora's Mask is
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
weird. It's like haunting and plays on a lot of.
The darker Zelda games.
For
Yep.
sure.
Is it?
It's just like the werewolf one.
Oh
There's a
yeah,
werewolf
Twilight
one?
Princess is actually kind of dark too. That's good. That's a good point.
Yeah, because I even think like at the end of this one, like it doesn't really end. Like you don't really beat Majora's Mask. You know, like you just get it off the kid.
Exactly. You can only save Kid Link in that situation. Because like I think
Yeah.
adult Link is still stuck with like a desolate wasteland and it's just dead bodies everywhere.
Yeah,
God,
it's pretty
I
dark.
hate that.
It's awesome though. I love, especially the first couple Zelda games for the Nintendo 64. My gosh, they're just good
Yep.
games. But anyway, it's super late, so thanks for sticking it out, you guys. Good job. Thanks for being good sports. That was fun.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, Cody. That was phenomenal. Loved it.
Yeah, that was sick.
But yeah, cool. Thanks for letting me steal
right.
the GM seat for a little bit, Alex, from the West Marches.
Totally.
Okay,
It
cool.
could have been a little harder.
Oh my gosh.
You only killed one of us.
It
My
would have
God.
been, okay? I just didn't want this to take all night.
After he said he's killed.
We should have made it like it would have been cool to be like a saga kind of vibe if you wanted to like have it fully like all the characters fully like whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be really interesting to play something like I don't know. You'd already know the story, though, I guess, you know? I was going to say, it'd be really interesting to try to, like, play through a game more than just this, like the last fight of the game or whatever, but I don't know how it'd work. But anyway, pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely fun. Loved it. All right, guys.
Definitely. Have a good night, guys.
Catch you guys later.
Have a good night, everyone. Oh, gotta stop recording.